Hi everyone. Podcast time. Hello Virgin. Virgin. Oh my god. Hello Virgil. Thanks for the 12 months, dude. A year of streaming. Where has time gone? I'm here today with Kana once again. She said yes. She's back.
I'm back. Oh, I have this thing that I say to people. I'm like a piece of glitter on a carpet. There's no getting rid of it. No.
Wait 1 second.
Yeah.
Alright, talk. Normally you should be louder on stream now.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't. Isn't the mic okay? I don't know. I'm just using my computer mic.
No, it's just my settings that are shit. It's not your fault. I'm really bad at what I do.
You're not.
Alright. Maybe make the music again a little less loud.
I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbors. They're being ridiculously loud.
It's okay.
But I don't want to go up to them and be like, you guys need to be quiet. Because I'm me and they're a group of adults. And I'm like, I don't want to get yelled at.
I got yelled at by neighbors a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you do to get yelled at by neighbors?
I usually I'm completely numb to people yelling at me, so I just kind of stare at them until they're done yelling, and then I go back in my house. I do not register anything someone says to me if they're yelling.
I kind of stand there like a scared little rabbit, and then once they're done, I just kind of walk away. I'm like, okay.
Hell yeah, we're the same, but worse.
Yep.
Awesome. Alright, talking about getting yelled at by neighbors and things in the past. Today, on this podcast, I want to talk about nostalgia.
Oh yeah.
This-
Oh my gosh. Even just saying that word makes me feel like you can't like explain the feeling of nostalgia.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? It's a thing.
It's you feel happy or like you miss something, and 99% of the time it's shit
Oh yeah.
that you hated, but then you think about it and like, oh, that was so fun.
Oh yeah, like I used to hate sports days with a passion. But now I talk like I'm a million years old. I'm only 18. But I'm like, God, it's like back in my day and
Yeah, bruh. No, I get it. I talk about the same shit. At one point I said now you have a LOL. Do you know what an SSD is?
No, educate me. I know nothing.
So inside of the computer, the thing where you store memory, right? You have two.
Yeah.
You have two versions. You have the HDD, which is just a giant metal disc where you weld information into.
Yeah.
And then you have the SSD, which is like a USB stick. So it's purely electrical that you store information in. And it's way faster, right? But the problem is that when something is welded inside of a computer, that shit is like, it's there forever. It's not gonna go away.
Yeah.
If it's electricity, if the thing like loses charge or whatever, then it's gone. So
Yeah.
SSD is good for like short-term storage, and HDD long-term. HDD is slower, but it's better in that regard. So SSDs were always used to install Windows, because like if you have Windows on an SSD, your computer boots faster or whatever. So at one point they invented SSDs who are just like they're the exact same as a USB stick, but you put it inside of the computer. And the SSD that I knew were giant boxes that you put in the computer. And and I looked at it and I was like, dude, back in my day, SSDs were like giant boxes. They weren't USB sticks. But I was like 14.
And I using back in my day when you were 14.
I said that, and then I realized what I said. I was like, what the fuck am I what am I saying?
No, it's like, oh god, I just took. Oh my god, wait, I'm just literally all of my memories just hit me like a truck just there. I used to play this game. I don't know where I got it. It was like I was obsessed with like Tinkerbell
Yeah.
and things like that when I was younger.
Yeah.
And so I got this game. It came in like, I don't know, it came in like a Happy Meal. And I was like, oh my god, I love it. So I used to pop it into the computer and I used to play it constantly. I don't remember where it's gone, but this conversation has just unlocked that memory.
Yeah.
It's after hitting me like a truck. Oh my god, I need to find that game and play it.
Dude, old Flash games, they quite literally murder me. I just hear the music from like an old Flash game and I go, oh.
I know.
I am in the past. Everyone is like that on the, especially now that Flash died. Did you see that Chinese train stopped working because Flash stopped working?
No.
They had trains that ran on Flash.
Oh my gosh.
Bruh. How do you even do that?
I don't know.
I don't know how you can. Flash is an engine for like animation or whatever. How do you run a train using that? I don't get it.
Wait, hold on a sec. That's only just after hitting me now. A train.
Yeah.
Like a
A train, yes, on tracks, a real train.
That is so stupid. That is so stupid.
I don't know why you would there's so many things you could code it in. You code it in fucking Java if you want to be horrible. Why Flash?
What in the world? That is. I can't tell if that makes me mad or if that makes me just hella confused. Okay, this is an important question, just off topic slightly though.
Yeah.
Like when you're going traveling, do you prefer the train or the bus?
Oh, dude, the train, 100%. Because
Why?
the bus is bumpy.
But the train, you have to like look after your luggage.
Yeah, but if you go like homeless style with just the clothes on your back, other people have to look for their luggage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but also, you know, a bus is like.
Hey, but it's bumpy.
Then just drive on smooth road.
I don't control the bus. I'm not a concrete company that can repair roads, Kana. I wish I was. Kana, here, no. I want to talk to you about something really important. I want to talk to you about two things. One is completely off topic, and I'm gonna sound like a psychopath. And the other one is on topic. Which one do you want?
Do you know what? Just give them to me in any order, and I'll take it as it comes.
All right. Let's start with the unhinged one.
Okay.
Okay, here it is. Do you know what a Tesla tower is?
A Tesla tower?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like if I say no, you're gonna be like, what? How do you not know it? But I'm gonna say no.
It's really obscure. It's so you had this one man, Nikola Tesla. Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
That guy, he invented a wireless electricity.
Mm-hmm.
So you're standing around this giant tower, right? And you have electricity automatically.
Right.
Now, he never got enough money to be able to fund his invention, which would be a giant tower in the middle of a town with like electricity going to every single houses, which means that you wouldn't have any cables in the sky. Like, no more cables in cities, no more needing to wire your entire house. You just put something in the house and it's powered automatically.
That is
So if you, for example, if we the technology we have now, your phone, you could walk outside without a battery and it would turn on all the time.
Oh, that would be very easy.
This is really simplified, of course. I'm not a fucking engineer, but it's basically it. So check this out. What if there was a park, and in the middle of this park there was a giant Tesla tower to
right.
to encourage people to go
To the park.
outside, yeah, to stay in the
Yeah.
park and breathe in fresh air, because you would offer them free electricity and probably free internet, because it could carry information, that electricity.
I mean, like, are you asking me would I go to a park that did that?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
That is the only reason I would leave the house. I'm just after kicking my desk, and I'm after breaking one of my toes.
I get it. Don't break your toes, dude.
I'm trying not to. I did the same. Again, this is very off topic. I did the same. I was talking to one of my friends on Snapchat, and I was saying, like, I have a dog, and like they were saying, like, oh, you haven't watched this movie? Like, my dog's really disappointed in you. So I was trying to do the same back. But what happened is I kicked the what you call it? What's the thing you have next to your bed? A bedside table.
Yeah.
Right on the corner. And I swear to God, I thought I broke my toe because I kicked it that hard. I know you could hear in the video was just, and then it just cut off. So sore.
Dude.
I thought I was going to die. I didn't. Luckily for you, I didn't die. But yeah, no, I did have a good cry after that. Anyway, that's by the by.
Oh, dude. I remember I once dropped a computer tower on my big toe.
Oh.
And I smashed my It's not the entire computer tower. It's just a sheet of metal you used to close it.
Oh my gosh.
That it fell on my toe and it broke my toenail. Like a quarter just fell off. And I was like, ah.
I would. Oh.
And,
I'm imagining it.
Everyone told me that my toenail would like turn into a gross misshapen monster and like grow into my bone and kill me. So I was stressed out for a while. But you know what actually happened? And this is experience, so you can believe me. Don't believe everyone else who tells you this shit. My toenail grew vertically. It didn't grow out and push the hole out. There's a whole new toenail that grew like to cover the hole faster than the whole toenail.
What in the world?
I don't know how it's possible, but it is what happened. And you don't believe what anyone else tells you. Believe me, because I had the experience. This actually happened to me. Your toe can heal of anything.
I will only believe you. I promise.
Dude, this is how this is what happens when you're a human. Human bodies are really, really, really like sturdy. They don't break.
The human body is one of those things, right? Where you don't actually know what's actually going on, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, it's just kind of there. Do you know what I mean? Like, your body's just there, and it brings you from place to place.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you're like, wait, hold up a sec. That is mad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. On the topic of that, actually, let's rotate back to nostalgia, because this is also the human body. Did you ever like? All right. What is one thing that makes you nostalgic when you think about it?
One thing that makes me nostalgic. I don't know. One thing that makes me nostalgic.
For me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, go ahead. No, go on.
Okay. I listened to a song on YouTube like a few days ago. I cannot play it on stream because copyright strike. but it was a funky song, is all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what I was listening to that song used to be played in subway stations when I used to go to school. Now, school, an absolute nightmare. Traveling to school, an absolute nightmare. It was the worst experience of my life. I listened to that song. I wanted to go outside and take the train to go to my old school.
Oh.
I don't know why. There's no reason, and if I took that train, it would be just as horrible as when I used to be younger, quote unquote. It was 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
It would be just as horrible. But thinking about it, I was like, man, I kind of miss going to school with the train.
Yeah.
There's no reason behind it. It's like, but this was a weird kind of nostalgia. Hello, Halo. This was a really weird kind of nostalgia, right? Because it's a nostalgia that wanted to make me take action.
Yeah.
Instead of just feeling nostalgic, which is this is the first time it ever happened to me.
Oh. Something just hit me like a ton of bricks.
Yeah.
When I was living in England, like I was born in England and I moved to Ireland when I was younger. There was this radio station.
Yeah.
I can't remember for the life of me what it was. But we used to play it every day before I went into school. And oh my gosh, I used to have, like, I would make my mum turn it on. I'd be like, put on the radio station. And it would be like my going to school.
Yeah.
Prep. And the presenter was just top tier. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Do you ever like meet someone or like hear someone like on TV and then like years later you're like, God, I wonder what they're doing now?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
my friends in England, like, I'm like, what are they doing now? Because like I don't talk to some of them, and I'm like, what's going on? I'm intrigued.
Yeah. I can relate to that. I think a lot about just what the fuck is happening with people I used to know, because they all had like really specific dreams. Like, I wonder if they managed to reach their dreams or they're just having a horrible time like me right now.
I think it's kind of more, you gotta see, nostalgia is one of those weird things, and like looking back on things, it's hella weird. Because like you look back on things and you don't remember them. Like every time you remember something, it's slightly different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You remember the last time you remember it, not the actual thing that happened.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your memory just gets more and more garbage.
Oh yeah. Jeepers, I can't remember anything. My memory is so bad.
Me too.
It is so bad.
And now whenever I need to remember something, I write it on a piece of paper and I put it in front of me, like on my computer screen, so I don't forget.
I do that. I put notes on my desk. I leave myself voice notes.
Ah, dude, same.
Everywhere.
Do you do the thing where you put an alarm on your phone, and it's you put a note?
I won't lie to you. In 30 minutes, an alarm is going to go off, and I have to do something. I don't remember what it is, but the alarm will tell me. So if you hear that alarm,
yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what it's about. What I used to do when I used to be a coder, man, I would look at internet tutorials.
Yeah.
And I had a big stack of post-it notes, right? And my computer screen at the time had really big borders.
Yeah.
Like on the side, they were really thick. So what I would do is that I would write shit on post-it notes about coding, and then I would put them on my computer screen. So by the end of it, my whole computer screen was just covered with paper, because I had like hundreds and hundreds of notes on it. I couldn't read any of them.
To be honest with you, that's my life in all honesty. That is my life.
Pain, dude. Imagine not being able to remember anything. Got him.
My life. No, but like my memory's the worst. Like it's genuinely so bad. Like if I don't write something down,
Yeah.
like what? Wow, what's it? See, I don't even remember what I used to do. Hang on. Oh, here it is. I have my old school journal here, right?
Oh shit, dude. Really?
Yeah. I was just looking through it today. This is from when I was in fourth year, so 2 years ago.
Hey, dude.
And I made everyone write in their birthday,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't forget it. And like even ones that I knew were right. Like I knew people's birthdays. I was like, still write it in the book, just so I knew. I even wrote in my own birthday, so I wouldn't forget it.
Dude, I have never remembered anyone's birthday ever. I forget my own birthday if people don't remind me. This is a plague. I think there's a plague of people having bad memories and we're part of it. How do you feel about that, Kana?
Wait, what?
We're genetical dead ends, you and me.
I was paying attention, but then my brain was like, hold up, because you said I don't remember my own birthday, so I clicked like in our Discord thing. I clicked on the thing to see if I had like put down your birthday, because I do that with everyone.
Oh shit! Do you have my birthday there?
No, I don't.
Bruh.
Bro, you don't have to. Yeah, you've never told me.
It's the 21st of February.
Hey, wait, I gotta write that down. I don't write down birthday because I can't spell. So
BD.
I just put down B-Day.
Yeah. BD is what people used to say on Facebook whenever it was someone's birthday. Because I don't know, they didn't have time to write birthday. Bro.
No, honestly, birthday's a long word. Do you know what we should talk about? Words that have stupid spellings. Because I have a list.
Okay, tell me the seventh one.
The seventh one? Cliff.
Cliff?
Cliff, there's too many F's.
Wait, a cliff or Cliff the man?
Like cliff as in like a cliff. Like
yeah, falling.
As part of like geography. There's too many F's. Why is there two F's? Every time you write it, it looks stupid.
It does look stupid.
Also, dyslexia, the word is a word made to bully dyslexics.
It is.
Because I don't know how to spell it. I can't spell dyslexia and I'm dyslexic.
it is. I never managed it. This is any word with an X in it is always spelled horribly.
Wait,
it's always shit. It's like, oh yeah, let me write a word. The action of eating a Pop-Tart. Okay, thanks. I guess I'm gonna use that in a sentence next time.
Like, in all honesty, like, I have this thing where I'm like, oh, like if something goes wrong, I'm like, I'm dyslexic, like, you can't blame me. I don't think people know this. I have no clue how to spell dyslexia. If I just put D, it comes up in my search thing. Like, you know, like, it comes up as, like, autocorrect.
Yeah.
And it's fine. I accept that. I have no clue how to spell it. It's like...
Well, it makes sense. It's a really complicated word. There's like 20 Y's in it.
Wait, I've got to write it out. Wait, does pen work? Wait, I've got to find a piece of paper. See, I'm doing this to myself. Pen doesn't work. Screw it, I'm writing in red. I'm a teacher now.
Why are you torturing yourself like that?
This. You know what? Screw it. I don't need to know how to spell it. It's fine. I can just tell people. It's fine.
You just add a voice recording with every message.
Yeah. And I just be like, look, I'm sorry, you can't read this.
Sorry, babe.
I can't spell.
You can write the disease that stops me from writing.
What is after falling out of me desk? Lord.
Me desk.
Oh my gosh, wait, what is this? I could have used this. I'm gonna cackle. I just found my revised wise for my business course. I couldn't find this before my exam. You can't see me right now, but the look of pure anger and awe on my face is indescribable.
What do you put under your desk?
You know, the fact that I didn't get the pants, right?
Yeah.
And now I found that bloody book. Oh, it makes my blood boil. Oh my god.
For good reasons too. Personally, I never brought a school book that I was told to bring to school.
Why?
I used to be a really shit student. Because, okay, when I was a kid, this is the best story, I told it before on stream. When I was a kid, I had a homework, right?
Right.
And the homework was, you need to write a page of like one letter of the alphabet. Like, they gave us a little book with like each letter, and like you had capital garbage that I don't write in anymore, you know?
Yeah.
The classics. So I had to write like this letter, the whole page, and I was like, okay, sure. They gave it to us, and I went home and I did the entire book. So I did every single letter of the alphabet.
Fair play.
Then I went to school. The following day, I give the book to the teacher, and she yells at me because I wasn't supposed to do every letter. I was only supposed to do A, and I did every letter, so I finished the book before everyone else. I was like, okay. So I never did homework again, and I never got in trouble for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like. But wait. See, I don't understand how that happens. How you don't get in trouble for homework? I would freak out. I had this geography teacher, right?
Yeah.
She was interesting. And she would give, like, when I was in 5th year, so not last year, but the year before.
Yeah.
When I was in 5th year, she would sometimes give 3 essays due, like, a night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, due the next day.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'd be sitting there and you'd be like, if I don't get this done, she's going to kill me. Yeah. And to be honest with you, I don't, that's not what I wanted at that point in time.
You didn't want to die.
I was like, yeah. I was like, look, you know, I'm working really hard on these essays. There was, oh my god, wait. It's actually, here's the other journal. My journal from 5th year, so I'm just going to count up the amount of essays she gave me.
Giving an essay to a kid is really mean. That's a mean-spirited thing to do.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Jesus.
17, 18, 19, 20,
I did
21.
like one essay a year.
I'm up to 26 and I'm not even out of October yet.
This is insane. What kind of teacher is that? Why do teachers always want to give kids work at home?
I don't know. See, I did after school study, so I stayed in school until like 7 or like 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
So I would do all of my work in school.
Yeah.
And then just be like, okay, I'm going home and I'm doing nothing.
I don't know why teachers are like this.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
There'd be nights where I'd get like 3 essays from her, and then I'd have an essay due for like another week.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, okay, have this in tomorrow, and then she wouldn't correct it, and I'd be like,
Yeah, see, that's what they do. They give you so much work and then they do nothing.
Oh, they do nothing. It's fine.
I never did my fucking homework. I never got in trouble because the teachers are fucking lazy. They do nothing. They hand you packets and then they're like, here, do this. It's like, okay, I guess I'm gonna fucking figure this out. Or or it's like the classic joke of, I go to school, they give me an exercise. They give me an exercise. I'm choking up, dude. I'm gonna cry.
Don't die. Don't die. Oh God, if you die on stream, I'll kill you. I will kill you. You know what? Just for a bit of context, everyone, because the last stream we did, we were talking for like 2.5 hours and we had no water. you have water now, so drink it.
I do. I'm drinking.
Just don't choke on the water, because that's whenever you're like choking on water and it goes like down the wrong pipe and you have to do that thing where you're like
yeah. Water in lung simulator.
Oh great, love it.
I love having water in my lungs.
Oh my God, wait, no, speaking, there's a plane going over my house and it is the loudest it can ever be, but the thing is I can't close my windows, so it's about 1,000,000 degrees here.
Hell yeah, dude. Classic dying of heat moment.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna close the windows, my God. Shh. I'm doing a podcast, leave me be.
She's gone, guys.
Okay,
this
there we
is
go.
a solo podcast now.
I had something to say, but now I don't remember. That bloody thing.
This really ties into us having early dementia.
Really bad memories, yeah. Wait, let me go back through what I was saying.
Here's what I was saying though. Why are teachers so shit? That's what I want to know.
See, the thing is, I had like most of my teachers were amazing. Like I loved them to bits. Granted, my entire class used to bully our maths teacher, but it was all like a bit of crack. Do you know what I mean? Like it was all in like a bit of fun.
Yeah, I get it.
What? I loved my biology teacher.
I think it's because I was in bad schools, like schools in bad part of town. I mean, that's a massive bro moment.
I went to like an all girls school, which was interesting.
I wish I could have gone to an all girls school.
No, you don't.
I fucking I hated. You know what I would need? An all me school, where it's just me. Yeah. No, better. No school at all, and let me work on YouTube when no one was on YouTube except for me. I would like that.
Fair play.
God, dude.
It's I'm a sneeze. Hang on.
Go ahead. Sneeze on stream so I get views.
Bro, hang on a sec.
Clip that, guys. She died. She sneezed so hard she blipped out of reality, fellas.
Oh my God, no. We cut our grass, and because I'm allergic to it, like I have like both my skin and my being is like I have hay fever, and then I've got like the urticaria on top. So tomorrow I will be covered in hives and sneezing up a storm.
You are like unlucky, but like maximum level. Being allergic to nature is the worst thing that could possibly happen to you, isn't it? It's like, oh man, let me do what my ancestors have been doing for millions of years. Go outside, literally dies.
Yeah.
I'm the same, dude. I'm recently allergic to fucking pollen.
It's great, isn't it? Oh, I love waking up and not being able to breathe.
You wake up, oh hell yeah, my fucking lungs feel like they're full of cotton. Let's go, let's have an amazing day.
I love the fact when I wake up, I can barely open my eyes because my face is swollen. Oh my God, it's so fun. I love having to talk with no one being able to understand what I'm saying. Because I'm
It's
like, yeah.
it's like the people who wake up and they do like I'm gonna go to the restaurant. I'm going to be
Yeah.
happy today. Oh, I ate a mushroom. Guess I'm gonna fucking die because my throat is gonna swell. I'm not gonna be able to breathe anymore.
No, God.
Oops, sorry, not sorry. God do be kind of fucking you over for no reason. Thank you,
Yeah.
God. I really appreciate the creating something that the world needs, but it literally kills me.
And the fact that I'm asthmatic is like,
Oh, you're just
I can't,
you're the full package, dude.
I can't breathe anyway. And the fact that pollen makes me not being able to breathe more, oh, it's so great. It is so great.
You are like, you're the full package. I respect that.
Come near to me, right? I got my first jab with the COVID vaccine yesterday.
How do you
And
feel after?
I won't lie to you, I felt like death. I slept. I was I was so like not like nauseous.
Yeah,
Like I couldn't stand.
yeah.
Like I was mad dizzy and things like that. So I was like, because like for some reason I thought the podcast was yesterday night. So I was like, yo, I'm just gonna have to do this in bed and sound like a dope.
That wouldn't
Because
have been a problem. That's how
I
I
was
do the podcast.
but like sure I'm sitting at my desk now, but like this morning I woke up and I was like, I was I was not like I'm happy I got it because the cases here are going absolutely mental again. Like
Yeah,
it's pandemonium. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. It's weird that it's starting all over again. It's like the third time that it's just spreads like crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like that it was over like 1,000 cases today.
Yeah,
And considering like Ireland is quite small,
yeah.
it's like that's a lot of people. There's
It
not
is.
an awful lot of us.
Even in the big countries, like that's way too many people.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's because everyone's going out.
Yeah,
Like, because I'll tell you what, because we can't leave after the leaving cert, a lot of us went to the cities. Like, last week I was in Galway, and then I went to Dublin for like into the cities.
hmm
And Dublin wasn't too bad. Not a lot of people went to Dublin. Everyone and their mother seems to go to Galway. Because I met people from Kildare and like Offaly and places like counties that are nowhere near the county I live in. And I was like so many people were there and like of course like where we were staying, like we were staying in a hostel which was actually lovely. But where we were, there was like a bunch of people like hanging around outside and like the guards who were like the police, like they'd come and be like, okay, go away now, because there were so many people. Like it was packed out in Galway. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved it. Like I loved being like away and having a little holiday. But there was so many people there, and I was I wasn't like anxious, like I was fine. But I was like, oh my God, this is like a lot of people.
yeah.
This is a lot of people. And I wasn't like I knew there was gonna be a lot of people there, but I was there and I was like, oh my God.
Too
Like
many.
I was so nervous. But
I can
had
relate to that. Even when there wasn't COVID, I hated when there was a lot of people in one place.
yeah.
COVID is a good excuse for me to be a degenerate, like I usually am, but now people can tell.
COVID is a good reason for me not to make plans with people.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, bro. COVID, dude, you know.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
But it's like, don't get me wrong, like I want to do stuff with my friends. I do.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yo, I don't want to get COVID. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't want to bring it into my house. Like I got a
Yeah,
while
dude.
ago, like ages ago, I got a COVID test. I wasn't like it was just like a safety precaution, things like that.
Mhm.
I don't know. Have you ever gotten a COVID test?
Did it put it? Did
They
it
put
put
it
the thing in your nose?
and in my like they put it on my in my mouth first, like then
Yeah.
they touched like the back, and I was like, I didn't like that. And then they have to put it up your nose like for 5 centimeters, and that's a lot. Like
It is
five
a lot.
centimeters far up your nose, right?
Yeah.
And the lady put up my nose, and I kind of just went. She put it in, and she kind of looked at me and was like, "Huh." And I was there, and like your eyes prick up,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Oh," and she was like, "Are you crying?" And I was like, "Yeah, a little bit." And she's like, "It's okay, just take these tissues." I was like, "Thank you." But like I didn't have like I don't didn't have COVID at all.
I'm happy to hear that because with your asthma, you would be dead.
Oh, I'd be dead. I'd be dead and happy.
Yeah. This is the kind of shit like anything that's lung related, you're just gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the insanely like horrible. That's the scariest thing about COVID. The
Yeah.
Talking about your face being completely connected, and like if someone touches something in your face, you can feel it all over your face.
Yeah.
So, I got a tooth ripped out of my mouth not too
Bro.
long ago.
Bro.
I have
Like by a dentist or by
by
like
a dentist.
okay, good. Because I thought you were there just kind of like gonna rip that tooth out, and I was like, wait, hold up a second.
It was there's two. I have two stories about that. I went to a cheap dentist.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he wasn't cheap. It was just a shit dentist, and then a good dentist. And the difference between the two, the first one shoved like a screwdriver looking thing into my tooth, and he fucking yanked it out. And I cannot explain to you how much pain I was in. The entirety of my face was just swollen. I couldn't open my mouth afterwards.
God.
The other dentist, she ripped out a tooth in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
She was like holding my fist and she went tuck tuck tuck, and she ripped out my tooth, and afterwards I could eat like maybe in 2 hours after. Compared to the last one, which it took me like a week.
That sounds so sore.
It's it's because he injured, like ripping out the tooth isn't the problem because it's like okay.
He damaged the nerves in your
He fucking injured the entirety of my mouth, like the inside. I never went back to that shit dentist, by the way.
Oh, did I ever tell you about the time I got surgery on my mouth?
Your surgery?
Yeah, I had surgery in my mouth. I had
To do what?
I did. This is before I got braces.
Oh. Did they drill into your skull?
No, what they did was I had a tooth that was growing in a stupid place.
Oh yeah. I see.
And it was growing like I don't know how to explain it. No, like the tooth was sideways.
Oh yeah, like between two teeth.
Like, but in the gum,
Yeah,
and it was going to push out one of my front teeth.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And I still had my baby tooth at the time, so oh my God, I have no clue what they did. Like I was under not anesthetic. What's the other thing?
Pain.
No, not pain. No. I don't remember what it was, but it kind of knocked me out. But it was like, I don't know what it was. But they're like, oh, like they put it into my arm. They were like, oh, like you should be starting to feel it in like a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
And the last thing I remember was going like, whoa, and then I remember nothing, and I kind of woke up. You know when like you see people waking up from surgery and they're like really dopey? That was me for a good like 6 hours after.
Damn.
But it was like, I'm gonna say this. That was the weirdest sensation.
Passing out?
not passing out, but waking up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because, like, I was, like, still, like, high off of the medication that they had given me to numb pain.
Yeah.
So I was like, hold on a sec. And I don't know. Like, there's parts of my memory that I just don't remember. I can't think of what they gave me. There's a certain name on it. I can't remember what it is. But,
Morphine.
not morphine, no. It's something that knocks you out, but you're still awake.
I see what you mean. It's like
Yeah,
a
you get what I
full
mean.
body
It was just
anesthetic.
kinda, yeah, kinda. There's another name in it, but I can't remember. It'll come back to me in the middle of the night. And I was sitting there, like I'd be sitting there, and I don't know how my mother got me down the stairs. I don't know how she did it because my aunt came in to help her get me down the stairs because I just wasn't moving of my own accord, in all honesty. Like I couldn't walk. Like I was so out of it, and my entire face was numb and my lip was drooping down.
Yeah.
And in that state of mind, I was like I bit it and I was like, oh, I can't feel it. I obviously don't need it.
Oh God. Oh
And
God.
my brother had to hold my lip up so I wouldn't bite it off.
Jesus. That is the dude, biting shit when you're under the anesthetic is the worst thing on the planet. When it
Yeah.
wakes up, you're dying. It's like, oh, I bit off the entirety of the inside of my cheek. Oopsie.
Yeah, and I was asleep, right? And like you can't see me right now, but I've got my index finger on my top lip, and like I was asleep against his hand, and he was just holding up my lip so I wouldn't bite it off. And they kept being like, "Yo," like I kept opening my mouth for some reason, and my mom tells me like, "Oh," they kept saying like, "Oh, like Kana, like close your mouth," and I would wait till they left and then just open my mouth as wide as I could. And I had a gap in
Yeah.
my smile. What tooth was it? Wait, I've got to look in the mirror and remind myself. Okay, it was on my
Mirror.
right hand side. You know your two front teeth?
Yeah.
It was the tooth right now.
So wait,
It was okay.
are you like missing a? You're not missing a tooth, right?
No. See,
Yeah,
what they
yeah.
did is they pulled out the baby tooth and they pulled the other one around.
Okay.
Well, the
The,
braces pulled it around, but
and so
they just kind of left it open for
how is your life after the braces?
It's amazing. Like I have built-in retainers,
Yeah.
so I've got bars that are stuck to the back of my teeth.
Yeah.
And I won't lie to you, the first thing I did because before I had braces, I was a gum addict. Like I was constantly chewing gum and things like that. And the first thing I did, because I couldn't chew gum with my braces on, because it would get stuck in the wires.
Yeah.
So I went and bought a big old thing of gum. It was like 100 pieces, and I sat and chewed it. With
Victory.
I was so happy, and it's surprisingly enough, a lot of my friends didn't actually realize I got my braces off because I would only see them in school, and I would always have my mask on because of COVID.
Oh
So
damn.
they were like, "Oh," and then I'd take it off to eat, and they'd be like, "Something's different about your face," and I'd be like, "Yeah,
So you get
I don't
the
have my face anymore."
you get them removed like really like not too long ago.
I got them removed in uh January.
Damn.
Yeah.
This year
I don't
or
remember.
last
Wait,
year?
I've got to go back in my Snapchat because I took a video of when I got them off.
Did you had them for like 2 years?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
going off topic. I hate braces. That's why I'm talking about it. I hate
Yeah.
braces because they restrict your food eating.
And then you get stuff stuck in them,
Yeah.
and you're And so, and I do a lot of like special effects makeup, and I have mouth blood. So you mix it with a bit of water and you put it in your mouth, and then when you open your mouth, it looks like blood is dripping down. It is so cool. I couldn't use it because it would stain my braces. Like I was scared it'd stain around the brackets
Yeah.
of my braces. And so now that I don't have braces, I'm using it maybe 4 times a week. Just because I can.
That's
Just
that is what you need to do. That is the small pleasures in life.
isn't it just? And the fact that it tastes good and it smells unreal is just heavenly. Wait, I gotta smell it now. One sec. Yo, oh my God, wait, what's the flavor? Sweet vanilla. Yo, that is good. Wait, I've got to see when did I get them off. Uh, February. Yeah, no, I got them off. Yeah, I was still doing like online school.
Yeah.
So that's when I got them. So I got them off in January of this year,
That
which
is
makes
that is
yeah.
that's crazy, dude. I didn't expect it to be so. Like I thought you fucking removed your braces like years ago.
No, no. See, my teeth weren't bad. Like they were a bit crooked, but they weren't like really bad. But then he was like, "Yo, that tooth is gonna knock out the rest of your teeth." So then I had to get them, and I was like, "Huh,
At least now you have a good smile.
yeah, I
Also,
take it."
Magma, be strong, Magma. You
Right.
will be okay. It will
It's
pass.
okay. It will. As someone who had braces, it will pass. It's fine. Like the pain of it now, like the insides of my like what is it called?
Gums,
No, it's
molars.
no. It's like it's a part of your face, cheeks. The inside of my cheeks are absolutely shredded from the wire. Like because my orthodontist used to never cut them like short.
Six pack.
That's what wax is for. That's what wax is for, you know? And you can never have enough dental wax. That's something I've learned.
Did you
That
have? Did you have the? Okay, this is one thing I need to ask you. Did you have the little capsules that you put in your mouth and they go to clean your braces?
nope.
Dude, oh my god, you missed out. I can't believe you missed out on that. It's a little capsule that makes foam, and you put it in your mouth, and it goes.
Oh my gosh.
It cleans your braces so they stay clean.
Oh no, I just brushed them.
Bro, how how
I
could
just
you how could you miss out on having a foam bath inside of your mouth, dude?
well, bro, if you brush your teeth enough, it turns into a foam bath.
That's true. Well, it depends on the toothpaste.
It depends. See, this is really interesting, right? I find the fact that there's like different brands, like it's gonna sound really stupid, but I was thinking about this today, and I was like, yo, like it's funny how there's like different brands of things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's Brennan's bread, there's Ryan's, there's like different types of bread brands, there's different types of toothpaste brands. Wait, I'm
Yeah.
not even
Why isn't
toothpaste.
there the Master Toothpaste brand?
Yeah, exactly.
By
Like
Guardian,
what?
by the way. Like the Master Toothpaste and the Master shampoo.
See, the thing is, this is really dumb. This is off topic, but because you brought up shampoo, I have to use a certain type. I had kind of long hair, like it wasn't too long. Like it was past my shoulders. It was kind of like just to the midway down the top part of my back, and I would spend like my hair used to get knotted so easily. I have a lot of hair in my head. Like my hair grows like mad.
Yeah.
Um, and I would spend like 3 hours brushing out all the knots in my hair. And I would Like, and I have to have this. I use this certain type of shampoo, so my hair won't get knotty. And I have to do like a hair, like it's a deep conditioner. You can't see me, but I'm doing like air quotation marks around deep conditioner. But I have to leave that in for like 10 minutes, so it does its thing. And like I just want to use normal shampoo. That's all I want to say. Oh my
I need to get I need to use special body wash too. I can't use the classic 25 in 1 for men, which
that
would which would make my life so much easier.
Do you remember we were talking about the alarm? It just went off there, so
What is it about?
it's to take my antihistamines and
Oh,
take on.
oh no.
Yeah.
Dude, tell me
So
this.
ironic.
Tell me this.
Hmm.
Do you think it's okay to get addicted to medication if it's good for you? Like sleeping meds, for example.
Well, I'm a firm believer that. Wait, hold on. Wait.
Okay, let's change topic.
Run the
Meth.
note. Wait, no, run that by me again. I have to hear the question.
Okay, is it okay to get addicted to a medication if it's good for you? Like, for example, sleeping pills or
No,
Adderall.
no,
Why not?
because well, addiction as a whole isn't good. Like I know I'm
Yeah.
not one to speaking as a someone
Jesse!
who is a
Sorry.
strong monster addiction. Okay.
I have a monster addiction too, so I do get that. I understand.
Do you know what? Remind me later. I'll send you a picture of all the cans that I have.
Send me one now.
Okay, give me a sec. Okay,
I'll
set off.
put it on stream.
Please don't. Please don't.
Okay,
It's
I
so
won't.
bad.
I
Oh
won't.
man.
I won't. Dude,
Okay, wait.
I am laying on my chair right now. This is a really like chill podcast. It's so chill. I'm laying on my chair. I might fall asleep. I might
Right
fall
now.
asleep, guys. I just need a little pillow. You know.
I'm on the other side of my room if you can't hear me.
What? Okay,
Nothing,
cool.
I was just screaming because I thought I broke something.
Oh.
Okay, this is just one part of it.
Okay, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
This
Goodbye,
is just.
hello. Thanks for hanging out,
Shoot,
baby.
wait, that's the wrong person.
Did you say?
Wait, I deleted him for this one.
Alright,
Okay.
big if true.
That's just part of it.
I'm here to see. Holy fuck, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
you're sorting them, which I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
But tell me, do you like the Apple one?
Is that the original one? See,
No.
people say it tastes
Not the
like
OG, not the OG. The I do see that you like the mango one, which is fair.
yeah.
Is that the coffee one?
Which one?
The one next to the mango?
Oh, like the ginger brew one.
Yeah,
No.
that's
No.
not the coffee one. The coffee one,
No.
it's like, it looks bad.
Like I didn't like the ginger brew one. It wasn't my cup of tea.
Why'd you
But
try 3 of them?
I didn't. I only drank one. Then
No,
the
right?
one under that is the one under it is cherry.
Did you
And then
like
there's
cherry?
pink punch. I do like cherries. Cherries are one of my favorite fruits.
Okay, the apple one is the green one, by the way.
The paradise one? No,
Yeah.
it's not. No, okay, wait, hold on a sec. I gotta go read it.
Are you questioning my knowledge of fucking Monster Energy drink, dude? Don't you know that my fucking stomach lining doesn't exist anymore?
Bro, I'm questioning your thing so hard. This does not have apple in it.
I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, Monster Energy Apple.
Green one. Ultra Paradise does not have apple in it. I know that for a fact. I drank this one on
Ultra. Okay,
I drank
Monster Energy
green.
Ultra Paradise Sense Zucchero energy drink with kiwi and green apple.
Oh no, I've got to look this up. I refuse.
I'm going to backwards, like smash your head in with my foot.
No, you're not. You wouldn't dare. Oh wait, I got an email. Oh wait, no, never mind. Um, Monster. While I'm looking this up, because it'll take me a while. Um, I rewatched Monsters University and Monsters Inc. and I was like, yo, this is like pretty good.
They are a pretty good movie, especially I think Monsters University is one of the better sequel that I have seen.
Yes.
It's really like it's really nice because the thing is when you make a sequel, when you make a prequel, I mean, when you make a prequel, people know where the main characters are gonna end up, right?
Yeah.
So the entire show was structured in a way where you would go, oh yeah, they are going to win. I know that they're going to win. And at the end of the show, what happens? They get kicked out of school.
I loved it. I was like, I watched it in preparation for university.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, they get like, you just get, since they get kicked out of school, you're like, okay, so how does the story continues logically from there? And then they just
Oh, wait.
work, like they just worked in the office until they managed to work their way into becoming scary monsters.
Wait, we just ruined it for someone.
Oh shit!
Has everyone on stream watched it?
Oh god, no! What have I done? I spoiled the twist ending. Oopsie.
It's okay. Sheesh.
Hello, Ark. Sheesh.
Sheesh. Anyway, we're not going to spend the rest of stream going sheesh.
Yeah. Okay, Kana. Here's
Um,
here's my idea for my next stream. Listen to this one.
Okay, I'm listening.
Ew. Okay, I get a small, like enough people to build a micronation, right? Do you know what a micronation is?
I'm sure. Tell me anyway.
A micronation is a loophole in international laws that allows you to do really horrible shit. So I get enough people to create a micronation, right? And then we all play a game together. And we'll be like 20 in one Discord call, and then we stream all of it. What do you think is gonna happen? Tell me.
You'll get arrested.
Are you sure? I'm not actually building a micronation. I might, but not yet. I don't have the money to build one. Did you know they're selling a fort that has cannons in it on fucking eBay?
Wait.
It's only
Back up a sec.
it's only a matter of time until I get my own private island and build a Tesla tower on it, dude.
I wanna. I wanna. I wanna. I
Yeah?
wanna live in a manor.
Are you sure you want
There.
to live in a manor? It is a manor is not a really like funny way to live.
What do you mean? Like it's. Whoa, can I speak? It's like real fancy, and like I just wanna run around and like I wanna run through the halls of a castle in a ball gown. Come here, let me show you.
I will stock up on AR-50s and I will build Tesla coils around my mansion. Anyone who gets fucking close to it gets fried instantly. The special service can do everything they want. They will not be able to take me down without losing a few men. I'll tell you that much. Terroristic threat aside, manors are kind of like they don't feel like home because they're too big.
Oh, but they're so lovely.
Yeah, but okay, what about like a smaller house but with a big yard?
It's not like I can go in the yard anyway.
No, 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 no.
So,
Listen to this.
like a courtyard.
It's a football field, but like with a house in the middle.
Even still.
Would
Sure.
you open the door, run outside, and run as fast as humanly possible, and then run back?
No, I don't run.
Would you? Why don't you run?
That's a lot of work. I swim. Well, used to swim anyway. This
How
is what I want.
how
Here,
fast
look.
could you swim out of 10?
Um,
One being like I'm drowning, and 10 being like I'm a harpoon.
like uh, you see, you don't. Speed isn't measured in a scale of 1 to 10.
Okay, 1
Wait,
to
wait.
20 then.
Okay, it's not really measured out of a scale. Okay, no, go back to 1 to 10. Like a like a 6.8, maybe a 7.
Why so why so precise? Why were you why was it so precise?
I don't know. It just is. It just happened. Okay.
It's fair enough.
That's how.
For me it's like a solid like 15%.
Okay, hold up a sec. You were saying in a scale of 1 to 10, and now you're going in percent.
It's
What kind of measuring system are you using right now?
if I make you like an equation and you need to solve for x to find the number, would you solve it live on Twitch?
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna actually force you to do math.
Now go on. Yeah, give me the math.
Also, it's those pictures are really lovely. I do understand what you mean.
Yeah. For those of you who want context, I sent him pictures of people running in dresses, and oh, they're so lovely. Wait, I'm gonna get my calculator.
Oh god. All right, now I need to come up with an equation, guys. I'm not good at
Yeah,
math.
how to be like a good equation. 'Cause if it's a bad one, I'm gonna leave.
Okay. I'll give you a good equation. Okay.
Wait. I'm find paper.
Okay, wait. So 1 to 10. So the answer needs to be between 1 and 10, right? So let's do.
Wait. You're moving too fast. Slow down for me, son. Japers.
I need to come up with an equation, dude. Give me a sec. My brain doesn't work so well.
All the time you need for this maths equation. It's fine. I can't count anyway.
Okay, count to 20.
Cancel. Wait, hold on. I'm getting a copybook.
Stop getting shit.
Well, I can't work out something in my head. I'm sat an ordinary level maths paper in leaving cert. I'm not I'm not a scientist. Okay, wait. I gotta write this down. Oh wait, are you actually type? Oh no, oh no. Everyone. Wait, are you typing that down the equation? This is long. If it's got any words in it, I can't read it. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Okay. It's x plus 8 minus 4 equals 3.
Come on, that one's easy.
Okay, it is easy.
You
I'm still going to
move
use a calculator because I don't trust my own math
you
ability.
move the x behind the equal, it becomes minus x. No, actually you can do
Wait,
that.
what? No. No. Are you doing it?
Okay,
So you the x where it is.
I'll put it in chat so everyone can participate in this math exercise. Come on, guys, solve for x. If I drew you, if I told you to do Pythagoras theorem, would you be able to do it?
Dead ass. Because I did it so much. Want to bet?
Do you remember the rule?
Pythagoras. That is a squared plus
Yeah.
b squared is equal to c squared.
Yeah.
Is it -1? Is x equal to -1?
x equals to -1. You
Is that
move.
right?
Wait, you move the tree. Okay, so you move
No,
4 to the other
wait,
side.
no, wait, hold up a sec. Hold
You
up a sec.
If you have
No,
minus x, this is not a good solve. You need to have x.
no, I don't have. No, I have. No, hold on a second. Let me show you what I did. I'm gonna type it out in the thing.
You
So X.
the in a general rule is that you don't want to move x if it's like plus
Yeah.
x.
But, but I didn't move X.
Well, how do you have minus x?
I said -1.
Mi- wait. Okay, wait. You move 4 to the other side. Plus 4. You do 3 plus 4.
3
That's
plus 4 is
7.
8.
Then you move.
3 plus
Yeah,
4 is
minus 1. Yes, I am -1 at swimming.
Oh my God. That is. Did.
It is -1. I thought it wouldn't be -1, but it is -1. I shouldn't have done it +8. That was too big of a number.
Yeah. Let's move on from maths.
I am -1 at swimming. I'm actually a really good swimmer, but never mind.
I'm
Okay.
-1 at swimming, even though I'm amazing at it. I'm gonna say I'm a -1.
We're both oh my god, I am -1 as a human.
Same.
Why the hell do you need an equation to measure your shitty swimming skills? I don't know. I don't know anymore. This is a podcast about sadness. It's become a podcast about insanity.
Maths.
That's because Kana's here.
Ha- wait, hold on a second. What does that mean?
It means that you're a good sport.
That's not what it meant, but okay.
You're.
Be like that.
Yeah, I said this is a podcast about sadness. And because you're here, it's not a podcast about sadness. I don't see how that's a bad thing, okay?
Oh wait, sorry, I read that wrong. I was like, wait, hold on a sec.
SMH Kana. You're bad at making equations. You might be good at making equations and solving them, but you're bad at understanding.
Me? Yeah. Yeah. I can't. I'm dyslexic, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I'm gonna go put this monster can back because I'm craving monster now because of this conversation.
Dude, tell me, Kana. Tell me the next topic. Come on.
Um, uh, um,
Yeah.
snakes. Do you like them?
Do what?
Do you like snakes?
Is it a big snake?
Well, I don't know. I don't have a snake on hand, so
Okay. Here's what it. Okay. So
it's just a regular old snake.
you have two categories of cute, right? You have big cute and you have small cute. You have like a puppy is cute, right? But also a cow is cute.
What kind of cows?
Dude, do you not find cows cute?
The fact that I got when I was younger, I was walking. I went to this farm thing,
Yeah.
and I had like food in my hand. I was just walking along, like I was really young at the time. I heard a cow started following me, like behind the fence, and I thought they were gonna eat me. So like, I don't mind cows. Like they're kind of just there. They're just kind of mooing along.
Hmm.
So like cows can. It it depends on the cow. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, dude, cows are adorable. Be real with me. Look at them. They be chillin'. They be living. They be tortured for no reason. You know
Bro.
what?
It's just the way you feel like, oh, they be chilling, they get tortured. It's great.
Uh,
I was like,
all
wait.
all animals get tortured. Do you see what they do to fucking cats or dogs?
I don't. I don't. I.
Let me
This
tell
is
you
a weird
about
conversation.
let me tell you about breeding animals. Let's go.
No, don't. Get off. I will leave. I will hang up right now.
Don't leave, dude. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Don't have a heart attack. Drink water.
That's not gonna stop my heart attack. My chest hurts.
Everyone, right now, take a minute. Go get a glass of water. This is your water checkpoint.
Water check. Okay, all right. I'll.
Everyone, if you have water with you, take a sup of it. If you don't, go get some. We'll still be here when you get back. Um, be grand, be dandy. I don't want to drink water.
This is the water checkpoint moment of the stream.
Everyone, everyone, get your H2O ingested.
This is the moment where the stream just completely derails.
Yeah. Is it not?
Well, you
We're
know
supposed
what?
to be talking about nostalgia, and we're talking about cows.
Oh man. I feel like. Do you have any kind of like bad what is it called? Like you were born wrong? Like not correct parts of your body? Do you see what I'm talking about?
Um,
Like for example, you need glasses.
well, yeah. Well, yeah, well, I do need glasses. I'm
Bruh.
also dyslexic.
Oh yeah.
So,
Bruh. Okay, what do you think about
hmm?
what do you think about if we find a way to stop children from having like illness like that?
Oh,
Do you,
like designer babies. We talked about this in biology ages ago. Oh my God. There's a
eugenics?
thing. Yeah, genetics. There's a thing, and it's really controversial, that it would be like, what is it? Wait, I've got to think about it now. Like being able to see if your child has, like, you'll be able to pick the best genes for your children.
Yeah,
But that's like really, it's a big like controversy, like based on morals. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, and it's a topic that is, it's one of those topics that I feel like you have to know an awful lot about, and I'm kind of speaking out of my, my
Yeah,
arse
yeah,
right now.
yeah, yeah,
But I feel like it's kind of like you need, like yeah, I know, like you want to do something, like you want your child to have the best chance possible, but every human has these abilities. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like if you change one thing, like I wouldn't be me if I wasn't dyslexic or asthmatic or
You wouldn't be you
like,
if you were not you.
yeah, like you wouldn't be the same
Exactly.
person. Like you wouldn't be you without the things that make you you. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. I do agree with that. The idea of customizing a baby for him to be like have perfect vision, have perfect lungs, have perfect brain or whatever. Like all those things, they're good like in as an idea, but in practice they seem to be like really
They're good in theory. That's what
yeah,
it is.
and
It's
they
on
could they
paper.
could
That's what it is.
they could completely fail.
Oh, easily, very easily.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's, you're morally obligated to be like, what is an actual good standpoint on this? Like, yeah, you might want it, but because you want something doesn't mean, like, just because a child wants a pony doesn't mean it should get it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like
It's one of those things.
this is like a see this is also like in theory, right? Like you think about this in theory, you see, oh, I see absolutely no problem with this. Child grows up, no problem, right?
Yeah.
But in practice, it's like, what if something goes wrong, right? What if the child develops some kind of weird ass disease, but we only know about it 20 years in the future?
Yeah. It's one of those things where I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't
Yeah.
have knowledge to be able to.
Here's
But
this is an example that I like to think about. People who know absolutely nothing about nuclear power, who keep saying that we need to build more nuclear facilities.
yeah.
This is a personal pet peeve of mine because nuclear facilities, they make more power. GG. Here's all the problems that we have. Uh, our technology is not refined enough, so we waste a shit ton of electricity. We have no batteries to put all the electricity we make with nuclear facilities. So yeah, babe, in theory, you will have enough electricity to last millions of years. In practice, you're going to lose millions of years worth of electricity every time you produce because you need to like launch an entire like nuclear facility to power your toaster.
Yeah.
Dude, we don't.
Yeah.
There's no batteries to store all the electricity we make. So you have like all those problems. They're going to chop directly into how much electricity we get with nuclear power. And
Mm.
you also have all those problems we could solve, like making technology. Like look at a human brain.
Yeah.
Absolute perfect computer, right? It can do things that we can't even imagine being able to replicate yet.
Yeah.
And it uses as much electricity as a lighter, like the lighter that the one that goes tick. You know what I mean? The one,
Yeah.
the each synapse uses as much electricity as that, so it's nothing. So logically, we could build a supercomputer that's this good, and like it
Yeah.
doesn't overheat or anything. But instead of doing that, I guess we're just going to just get more power, and then with that more power, build more computers that are more unrefined, so that we can forever build more and more and more, and then destroy the planet. Like people look at like PewDiePie made a video about how the world was gonna end, right? And
I.
you have all those people that go, yeah, an asteroid is gonna fall on the planet. Yeah, the fucking robots are going to do an uprising. The fucking half of the world is on fire during summer now. What do you think?
Like I don't know.
What do you think's gonna happen
Wait,
next year?
was it warm for you today? Like as the day as a whole, like
It
a warm day.
it wasn't, but I can tell you that it was snowing at one point, and it wasn't supposed to be snowing, which
Huh.
that's kind of epic.
That is not the response I thought you were going to say. Um,
The world is really not doing very well, and that's entirely our fault. And people are starting to wake up from it because there's a lot of people who die from heat now in like America. But
oh yeah.
it's not too late. Nature is amazing. Nature, if we give nature like 50 years, nature is going to rebuild the entire world. Like everything that's broken in the world can be repaired easily. We just need to stop and let it be.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
people are not gonna do that, and people like are really naive, believing that like companies still use coal now. Coal for
Yeah.
the majority of transport by boats is powered with fucking coal, of all things, and you think that that those same industries that are going to control nuclear power are going to be absolutely perfect and not just ruin the world as much as they did with like other things? Come on, be real,
It's one of
get
those
real.
things
Yeah,
because the world as a whole, like we I'm gonna get very cynical now.
go ahead.
If you look at it a certain way, we are a bit parasitic. as
We sure are.
we are parasites living on Earth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me get
We
you
are
the
100%
let me get you the definition of parasite.
of insanity.
Um,
Doing
wait,
the
wait, wait, here you
exact same shit over and over and over and over again, expecting different results.
go. Oh yeah. Wait. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Um, like, wait, I gotta prove a point, but I don't want to hold the conversation, right?
Nah, dude, go
Like,
ahead. We have all the time in the world. How are you guys doing today? How is chat doing? Talk to me, fellas. Talk to me.
how's everyone doing?
Are you guys enjoying the stream?
Ask, you know what? I feel like get stream to ask us questions. You can ask any questions. That's not it. Wait, where am I looking for? Am I looking for the virus chapter? I'm just gonna Google it. This is too much like hard work having to read. Uh, parasite. Par. P R.
Oh no, this is the dyslexia coming back.
Yeah, dead ass. Wait.
No.
Parasite.
Tell me, Kana, do you work out?
Do I work out? I
Mm.
try to.
Do you want to lose weight?
Yes. Oh yes.
Like how much? I ideally.
Um. Ideally, like I'd like to be like like a little bit like underweight.
No. Are you underweight? Are you a normal IBM or like
I think
overweight?
so. Yeah.
You're normal IBM. Why don't you want to like just stay the way you are?
Because I want to be a stick.
Don't, dude. Don't, Kana, don't do that.
Why?
Because
Why?
it's
Why?
because it's good when you have a normal IBM. It's healthy.
I know, but I just want to be just a little bit. But it's
No,
fine.
you stay in the middle.
Okay.
There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with a little bit of meat on the bone. You know,
Mhm. Fine.
I'm a fat fuck personally.
You what?
No, I have a, I have old muscle mass from where I when I used to work out,
Hmm.
and then I have like a layer of grease on top of that. So I'm like just a little bit overweight because of that instead of being normal BMI.
It's okay. Like my legs are still like because I used to do swimming kind of competitively,
Yeah,
and like I swam a lot. Like I swam for a good,
dude.
a good couple of years in a row,
Yeah.
and like I like swim competitively, and then I stopped doing the competitive route, and I was just swimming. Like I was with the club, so I was training,
Mm.
and I've completely lost my train of thought. So like my legs are still kind of like
Muscular.
muscular from that. Like
God
I
bless.
stopped club three
God
years
bless.
ago. I had to focus on exams.
This is no longer a water checkpoint. No, this is a Thai checkpoint, dude.
Good God.
We found it.
Um,
God bless.
but it's fine. Like there's yeah, I don't know.
Are you what do you think of people who are obsessed with weight?
Geez, they
It'd
I
be
feel
like
like
it'd be people who are like really skinny or people who are like really buff.
I think that you should always be
Yeah.
mindful of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But don't let it get to a point where it's the thing that you're obsessing over, because that's not.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
No.
I agree. I do
And
agree with that.
like, by all means, do what makes you happy. But when it gets to a point where it's interfering with your well-being and how well you are as a person, do you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Exactly. I know exactly what you mean, and I agree with that.
And yeah, like
Make it stop, indeed.
it's kind of something where like baby, you do you, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it's getting to a point where it is affecting your health overall,
Yeah.
it's something that needs to be.
It's like when people say, do whatever makes you happy, and then people go, hell yeah, I'm gonna do cocaine.
And it's like, actually don't do cocaine.
It's like, yeah, dude, all right. I guess don't do what makes you happy. Do the opposite.
But it's kind of things like, and it's on. Whoa! Don't fall over. I've nearly knocked my bottle off the desk, and it's open. I'm gonna close it. Okay. What am I doing? What am I saying? My memory's so
Dying.
bad.
That's what we're talking about.
I know, but I had a point in my head, and I can't remember. Okay, this is a completely different topic. I have these Hello Kitty stickers.
Hell yeah, dude, let's go. Hello Kitty checkpoint. Let's go.
Hello Kitty stickers. Um, should I stick them to my computer? Like they're mad cute. Like they are actually adorable. I got them in Dublin, and I'm actually cracking up at how much I love them.
You shouldn't stick shit to your computer though.
Just the
Because
back of it.
because if you do, at one point you're going to like want to rip them off. And you're going to like they're going to be there and it's going to be really sad. What you can do is keep them in their plastic.
Oh,
That's what I
but
do. Unironically, that's what I do.
let me tell you what I did. I had my favorite band is the Gorillas. I love Gorillas with a passion. People who know me. I have two shirts of Gorillas. I bought a CD player just to buy a Gorillas CD. I bought Gorilla stickers. My yearbook, like I got at the end of the school year,
Yeah,
is covered in Gorilla stickers because I wanted to make the book more like me.
this is adorable. Which one do you like more? Which song do you like more, bruh?
Oh, okay. Let me look through my playlist.
Do you like El Manana?
El Mañanas, yeah. Yeah, I do. Okay,
It's my favorite song from them.
we're not going to start this conversation because I will go on just. You've no idea. You've no idea how important the girls are to me. Um, Wait, let me
Would
get
you
to
call them the the Albert Einstein of music?
my. Wait, what? Wait, hold up a sec. My brain just had a massive, like a wah. Wah.
All
Wait,
right.
let me answer. I'm sorry. I'm tired, bro. I'm still getting side effects from having the
Dude,
vaccine.
I slept 2 hours before this
Bro,
stream.
so did I. So did I.
I
Did you sleep before the stream?
I feel like my heart's gonna stop.
Don't do that. Don't die. I'll kill you if you die. No, stay. Favorite girl's song is Don Chromatic. That is. My hands are all cracked, you know. Do you have like any like hidden talent?
What?
Do you have any hidden talent?
I can do you know the little beads that you put like on a thing and then you iron them?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Like yeah.
It's like pixel art but IRL.
Yeah.
I'm really good at those. I used to do them all the time as kids.
Damn, go
What the fuck? I'm speaking. I'm having a stroke. I'm
Don't
speaking
die.
weirdly. I'm slurring.
Drink water.
My chest hurts more and more.
Do you want to take a break?
No, dude. This is the like the crust part of the podcast. You know when you bite into it and it's like we need to keep going. Okay. I'm really good at doing that, right? Everyone made fun of me as a kid for doing those, and whenever I brought one home, my brother would break it immediately.
Oh.
He would just grab it and like snap it in two.
That's mean.
So I stopped doing them, and then I stopped art because one of my teacher made fun. I have a horrible life. Keep that in mind. Give me 1 second. I'm stretching.
Oh my god. Oh, I thought you were dying there. I was like, yo.
No, I needed to stretch. You know the feel.
Stream.
Okay.
Turn it off.
So I used to really like doing those beads art. Everyone kept making fun of me at school. When I got home, they were broken immediately. So I stopped doing them because it made me really sad to see them being broken. Because they take like hours. We had like a huge box with like all the colors scrambled in it. And I would like take them one by one, looking for the correct color and putting them on the thing.
That's dedication.
And I did that for a while. And then when I was even younger, I'd say like 6 years old, one time my teacher took one of my drawings. I used to draw a lot. I used to draw all day. Just draw on paper like a normal kid, you know. And my teacher took one of my drawings and showed it to the class and made fun of me because it didn't look good.
No. Oh.
Yeah. And that legit traumatized me, dude. It was just like closed inside of my brain.
Yeah.
Like it was I didn't want to remember it, and then when I remembered it, I immediately had like an anxiety attack because of it. And I was like, holy shit, this is why I stopped drawing, because I stopped drawing from like 2006 or maybe like 2005, 2004 when I was really a kid.
Yeah.
All the way to 2016, I didn't draw a single thing on a piece of paper. And then when I reached 2016, I remembered that I was good at drawing and I wanted to keep draw because I really liked doing it as a kid. So I started to draw again, and I have legit problems sitting down and drawing because of that. And I also have massive problems showing my art to people. Now I'm doing better, but at one point I didn't want to do it at all because it was I didn't want to show anyone my drawings.
Yeah.
Because it feels like people are laughing at me constantly. It's like one action of one person completely changed the entire course of my life up until now.
Yeah.
My dad had a drawing tablet. One of the early fucking drawing tablet where the pen had a white tip.
Yeah.
And if that hadn't happened, I would probably be one of those artists that's been drawing for decades by now. Instead, I'm a fucking loser that has a failed degree in computer science. My life is great.
No, it's not. No.
I'm doing great. Oops, I turned on the sound on my stream by accident. It's everything's really shit in general in my life, and it's not getting better.
It will.
Okay, if only you knew just how much I hate people. They're really bad.
Like, you gotta believe it, bro. You gotta believe it's gonna get better.
I don't think it's gonna get better. To be
I think
100%. I went on a completely insane rant. Like a day ago. And I wrote so much. It was like a vent Discord channel.
Yeah.
I wrote so much in that channel that the message pushed all the other message. It was just my message on screen because of how long it was. And I didn't stop writing there. I kept writing non-stop. It was like, it's maybe like 2 pages and a half worth if you put them on Word.
That's a lot of words.
Yeah, it's a giant block of text. It was just me talking about the fact that no one understands, right? I don't know how to explain this. Whenever I try to tell something to someone, whenever I try to explain the way that I think to someone, they don't get it. No one gets it. Whenever someone tells me something, I understand because I have the experience with most like horrible event that can happen in your life. So whenever someone tells me, yes, this happened, I'm like, yeah, this happens to me too. So I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
But when I try to explain to people how I think, like how I see things, no one gets it. And when people don't get it, for some reason, they just default to you being wrong somehow. And it goes from people calling you immature to people calling you a coward because you gave up or whatever. So whenever I try to explain to someone, so people are like, you spend this was the classic for a while. You spend 12 years learning computer science. You are one of the you're a gifted computer scientist by now. You know how to do pretty much anything on a computer. Why stop now? I was at the end of my year of schools, and after that I would be I would have a 6-figure job, I would have a car, I would have fucking health insurance, all that stupid shit that people care about.
Yeah.
And every single person I knew in real life kept asking me, why did you stop? You're such an amazing computer scientist, right? That was the classic line. You had such a bright future. You were such a great computer scientist. You were this and that and this and that. And
yeah.
Every time someone told me that, every time someone made me a compliment, it made me go into like unironic rage. It made me feel nothing but like pure disgust and even less of a will to go back to computer science. I haven't coded in like a year now.
Yeah.
Even though I used to code like 2-3 hours a day, every single day when I got home, on top of coding at school because I was in a coding school.
Yeah.
And that thing, like the thing that happened, it's a mix of multiple things, right? School being horribly difficult, me not knowing how to write in French but having to be in a French school, me being in a very difficult university, me never getting okay, here's the thing. No one has ever complimented me once from the day I started to code all the way to the day where I stopped coding. I never got a single compliment on anything. And this is a really important part of the story. This little thing, this is what cemented my will to never code again. So no one never complimented me on my code ever. When I stopped coding, the only thing people had to say were praises. They were like, wow, you're such an amazing computer scientist. Why did you stop? You were so good at coding. You could do things that like people who work in computer science don't know how to do from your brain without looking it up. And every time someone said that to me, it made me feel dirty. And while all of this bullshit was happening, I was starting to draw again. And while I was drawing again, I remember posting a drawing on Newgrounds. And I remember I used to draw every day. And someone, I don't remember who at all, but someone said, "Wow, you draw every day. You work on your art and you try to get better and everything. This is like really impressive." And it was not a compliment. It was just someone being like, "Wow, you're doing so well." And I remember seeing that and being like, 12 years of my life spent doing work, thankless work that no one gave a shit about, all the way up until I stopped. And when I stopped, the only thing people had to do was like feel pity for me and be like, "Oh, you had such a bright future and you don't have it anymore." I spent one day on the internet and a person just complimented me on something that I thought was normal, which is working yourself until you genuinely can't work anymore. This is the absolute limit you can do. And day one, someone complimented me on the internet. 12 years, no one ever complimented me on my coding skills. And at that point, I was like, you know what? Fuck coding. I'm done with this bullshit. I'm done with going on Reddit and seeing nothing but like coding purist talking to you like you're some kind of idiot. I'm done talking to coders and them being the absolute worst kind of people on the planet. I'm done going to school, go to teachers who don't teach you anything and expect you to know everything. Like, I had this one teacher. He told us to code in what is it called? Assembly, which is a coding language that's like right before the binary code. So the level right under that's just binary code. That's how like close to the computer you're coding. And while I was coding in that, the teacher didn't tell us shit. He told us nothing. What I ended up doing is that I stole his lessons off of the website of the school.
Yeah.
I got his lessons, and then I had to backward engineer his code to understand how it worked. I had to, because there was no documentation on the internet at all. I had to fucking myself invent a documentation to be able to study and succeed at his shit exam. And that, yeah.
Him though, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If he didn't teach how to do it, you know what I mean?
Everything in coding is horrible, Kana. I cannot stress this enough.
Like, the fact that you had to go, I won't lie to you, your work ethic is unreal. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Like, you're welcome. But it's like, it is genuinely like I'm broke. And like, and the fact that you went and taught yourself.
Yeah, I had to. I backward engineered everything. I wrote a documentation. I took this documentation. It was a shit one. It wasn't real. It wasn't a real coding documentation. It was like, this thing does this, and that's it. It was no other explanation. And I did all that, and then I gave it to the rest of the class so that they could also study because of how bullshit that was. And we managed to I managed that exam because I spent so long backward engineering his shit code that I found a way to make it work.
Yeah.
But it was a nightmare. That teacher was the worst person in the entire school. That school was a fucking nightmare, dude. It was so awful. And coding in general has always been awful. It's such thankless work. Even if you end up finding work, everyone's gonna fucking spit in your face. That's it. That's going to be your entire career. No one gives a shit about coders. They carry the entirety of technology, and no
Yeah.
one cares about any of them. And they get paid like, oh wow. People look at the salary and they're like, oh yeah, you have this big salary, you get a free car, you get free internet. The truth be the truth, like if I'm telling the truth, I don't care about money to such a high degree. If I was like 1% more insane, I would probably live in the woods. That's how like that's how much I hate all of this bullshit. And I never wanted to do computer science to get money. I never gave a shit about all of that. I just really liked computers. And good job. You managed to like or extract and juice every single bit of passion I had in my entire body to the point where I'm just an empty shell that doesn't want to do anything anymore. And now I took the whatever's left of my fucking destroyed psyche, because I can't fucking focus on anything. I can't work anymore. I can't do anything. And I applied it to streaming and drawing. Now what I do, I draw a little bit every day and I stream 5 hours a day. And some people look at that and they're like, this is amazing. You should, like, a human shouldn't be able to do that. And I'm like, dude, this is like 10% of what I used to be able to do in school.
Yeah.
If I could go back, I would cheat every exam. I would cheat non-stop everything. And after cheating all of that, I would go home and spend all my time working online. I would make YouTube videos, I would stream, I would make drawings. I would do that all day instead of studying, because I used to study non-stop to succeed in a school, in a system that didn't give a shit about anything. And it's always been like that. No one cares.
That kind of,
yeah?
well, it praises academic achievement. Yes, like that is very important. Like that is important, but also there's so much more than academics. Do you know what I
mean? Yes. There's so much to life. You're born as a child with so much energy. They put you in class. Oh wait, you need to learn fucking how X works in a math equation. Sorry, babe, you can't go outside. Oh, you want to do sports because you want to like spend all the energy you have in your body? No, you stay in school.
mean?
Yeah, the university meme is the worst one. Kana, cheat.
No.
Cheat
I refuse.
every exam. I'll tell you how to win at university, Kana. This is what I've discovered. Become friends with your teachers.
Okay.
And by becoming friends with a teacher, I mean every time they give you homework, send an email to your teacher asking them how to do exactly things. It doesn't even have to be an important email. All you need to do is for teacher to know your name. The moment teacher starts talking to you and using your name whenever they address you, you won. If they say Mrs., then you're far away. If they say like Mrs. Kana, this is probably not your real name.
You don't know that.
I'll assume it's not.
Just to put it out, it's not my real name.
If they say Mrs. Kana, then you've won. If the teacher know your name, this is how you succeed at university. There is no honor. There is no I am going to study and be the best student. That doesn't exist. What exists is pure fucking connections, and that's it. That's all you need to do. And you do that and you will succeed. I promise you, that's exactly how it works.
But
I
also, like
yeah.
I want to. I don't know. Can study, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It's fun to
Like,
study.
yeah, like I'm bad at studying, but I like doing it.
I like learning. I've always liked
And
learning, but school has always been a really shit place to learn, it seems. It's
learn
never
something,
interesting.
learn something you're interested in. Like, I'm interested in languages, and granted, I did do it through school, but I also took it outside of school. I learned German. I'm continuing to learn German, and I want to do German in college. So find something that really, drives you, like, be it cooking or fishing or knitting or something, something that you can enjoy for you. And that's one of
Yeah,
the most important a person can do in their life is
it is.
enjoy
There,
the amount
there's
of time.
there's so much. There's so much to life, and I can tell you that 100 years ago, people didn't fucking go. Not 100 years ago. It's been a while now. Let's say 200 years just to be safe. 200 years ago, people didn't have to go find a job and then work their entire day and then go home. And that bullshit that didn't exist even. Like, this is a very recent invention. And the worst part is that the way that it's structured most of the time, it's structured around the idea that you have a family with a wife. Because
Yeah.
you go to work, you spend your entire day at work, and then when you come home, you're supposed to have like the rest of the day off. Normally, like at the time, you go there, you do your shit, you go home, you have a wife that like cooked dinner or whatever, because that's the only way you could live. But now that that doesn't exist, they just fucked everyone. You go there, you work, you come home, you work because you need to fix your fucking apartment, because that's all you can afford, because they pay you nothing, because life is more expensive but salaries are not more. XD. So you fucking do that, and then you need to cook your own dinner, and then you need to clean your own house, and then you need to do all that, and then guess what? You have nothing. You don't have time anymore. So go to bed, wake up, and then go back to work.
But I feel like that is like the way that society used to be. Like,
Yeah.
and like a wife at home, that is very,
Alien.
not alien, but like I'm someone who is driven by, like, I want a successful career.
Yeah.
I want to be out working. I don't want kids at all. I'm terrified of them. Like, they genuinely scare me. But like, I feel like as an adult, as an individual, you should be like be fully able to take care of yourself. Do you know what I mean?
It is how you would be as a normal adult. The problem is that society is built around the idea that you're not like that, which is how some people get fucked over. Because you fucking come home, you're miserable. Most of the time you're lonely, because that's how the world is now. People don't get married as much.
Yeah.
Especially really young. So you come home to a shit apartment with no one there except maybe a cat. And like, oh, now I need to like take care of the apartment, because you need to do both jobs.
But that is part of being...
Yeah, but you don't have the time to do it. If you worked, let's say you worked 6 hours a day, right? Fucking 5 hours a day. You work 5 hours a day. You come home. You still have the energy and the most of the day to do shit. Like, you clean the house and everything, and then the night you have all night to yourself. I say night, quote unquote, of course. It's not night.
Yeah.
But you have like the rest of the day off.
Yeah.
And you go and you do shit, and people would be like marginally more happy. But they're not, because they can't. You have to work that much, because that's how everything is structured. You can't unstructure and change it.
Well, yeah.
It's like how they wake up kids. It's like how school starts at 8:30 a.m. Why? Why? Why not 10 a.m.?
Because then they have to hold you longer. You have to stay in the building for longer.
Just make school shorter.
But then you don't have enough contact hours.
Yeah, well, you don't need to have that many hours of school. 8 hours a day of school is way too much.
Like, yeah, I get it. Like, people, yeah, like I know what you mean, but it's like I'm trying to word.
Don't let this shit society trick you into thinking that this is normal, Kana. It's not.
I suppose because it's the way we live.
It is how we live. The thing that made me kind of snap back into realizing how bullshit all of this is when I started studying ancient society.
Yeah.
And they were awful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I want to live in fucking ancient Rome, because I would be executed instantly. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that every single one of those society had the same kind of bullshit that they invented it, and then it didn't work later, but they already structured everything around it, so I guess we're gonna keep it. It's the same problem we had with sewer systems. Like, in Belgium, sometimes they take a whole piece of land far away.
Mm-hmm.
They take a piece of land really, really far away, and they they rebuild an entire town on it, because it costs less to build a gigantic town far away from another town than it is to change the sewer system, because every house is connected to it. So it's like, instead of changing one thing, it's better to rebuild the entire thing. And every society in human history is like that. They invent tradition. 10 years later, they make no sense. But we're like, I guess we keep doing them. Bruh. So this is the same thing. We build our entire civilization on the nuclear family. No one's a nuclear family anymore.
I like that's the thing. Like,
I guess we're fucked.
The nuclear family, like, what? Like, that's going off of the ideology that is outdated. Like, it's like the nuclear family, a mother, a father, and is it 2 or 3 children? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, 3.
3 children.
So it's
that's
3.
What it is, because that's just not, like, granted, it happens. Like, there is families that are quote unquote the nuclear family, but that's such a backwards, like, the way to be like, oh, like, this is a definition of family. Family can be anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it can, and I do agree with that. I really, I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of trouble putting this into words. I just really dislike the fact that everything was kind of built around it, and it shows, dude. It's very hard to see it, but it is everywhere. Like, for example, commercial. Did you ever watch a commercial in the morning?
Oh no, I don't watch TV.
Okay, so here's how it is, right? You wake up in the morning. Your mom is making you sandwiches or whatever you're gonna take to school. She turns on the TV. There's a commercial on it. Who's the commercial targeting? It's targeting the mother, because the mother is the person that buys shit in the house. So the entire structure of the commercial is, oh, this yogurt is really good for your kid's bones. If your kids eat this yogurt, he's going to be really, really happy. Did you ever see a commercial like that? I can tell you 100%. That's the only kind of commercial that passes in the morning. targeting the mother so that when she brings the kids to school and goes to the store, she buys the brand that she saw on TV.
And I get that's a whole part of marketing, though. Do you know what I mean?
What do you say?
That's a whole part of marketing.
Yeah, everything is structured around the nuclear family, and it is insane. and it's the same, like people who try to be online personalities, or people who try to start things online. A few years ago, everyone laughed at them. They're like, haha, look at those losers. Even though a few years before that, you had radios that were ran by teenagers, or TV stations who were ran by teenagers. But those teenagers now, they make fun of who? Of the guys on the internet. Why? Because they're fucking rotting corpses that don't understand the future.
I think it's one of
Do you see what I mean?
It's...
It doesn't stop. In like 50 years, the internet is gonna be taken over by some other shit, and we're going to be the same. If I become like that, just shoot me.
Nope.
I don't want to be like that, Kana.
I think, just kind of going back to the thing of the nuclear family.
Yeah.
Like, I believe that, like, in the past, like, there was a thing of, like, oh, well, like, these are, like, gender norms, do you know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah.
like, back in, like yonks ago, like, years and years and years and years ago, like, not in modern day society, where I'd be like, the woman stays at home. That's not what it's like now. Do you know what I mean? And it's, like, I'm trying to word this right. It's kind of like, how do I say this? Kind of like gender roles as a whole doesn't.
It sucks.
Like, it doesn't exist. Do you know what I mean?
It's a fake thing. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, let's say if by some chance I decide to have children.
Yeah.
It's like, if myself and my partner, if we decide in a collective way that they are going to stay at home and I'm going to be the one going to work, or we both go to work, or none of us go to work. Like, it's something that, like saying, like, oh, like, the mother stays at home. Like, it's not. That's something I don't believe in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I hate gender norms a lot, and I hate them so much. As a matter of fact, most people I tell, like, what I hate to call me crazy. Because, for example, I hate makeup so much. You wouldn't believe how much I hate makeup. And I understand the whole bullshit. I've heard all the arguments of yeah, but if girls didn't wear makeup, you would find them ugly.
But the thing is, like, people don't wear makeup. I don't wear makeup yet.
I hate makeup.
Any type of, like, approval from anyone else. I'm wearing that makeup because I want to.
I know, Kana. Trust me. I know more about makeup than any person on this planet at this point, because I hate it so. I know what it's about, and that's why I hate it.
People.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing you wear makeup. I'm not hating the player. I'm hating the game. I hate makeup so much, God. If you knew what I have seen, you would lose it.
Like,
basically, I'll explain to you how it works. You have a bunch of dudes in a you have a bunch of old mans in a office somewhere, and they're all sitting around the table, and they're going, okay, we are going to decide what is beautiful today, and then we're going to sell as many products we want to people who cannot fit into this category to fucking make as much money off of the back of like vulnerable people as possible. I'm not calling you vulnerable, kind of far from it.
Appreciate
I
it.
fucking despise this shit so much. In ancient Japanese culture, they would grab the feet of girls and they would fucking snap them backwards, and they would just break them. They would break all the bones inside of that child's feet, and then bend it under it, and then bind it with.
I did that in ancient China as well.
Yeah, they did that because small feet was supposed to be cute. Like that's why they ruined an entire life. Think about that, an entire life of nothing but pain for the idea of being beautiful. In Britain, they used a plant that made women blind and insane. It's a poisonous plant that kills your brain cells and causes you to develop Alzheimer's and fucking dementia, become blind. It kills you. It kills you 100%. Why did they turn that plant into powder? Just to make a girl more beautiful, quote unquote. I don't believe it was for that. I believe that it was just to sell shit to royalty, being like, oh, here, buy this makeup, it makes you beautiful. And how is things now? The exact same shit. Fucking makeup companies sell small makeup kits. Oh, your daughter can be like mom. Here's a bunch of makeups that's probably going to give her a rash. And it's like they indoctrinate people from a really early age into believing that wearing makeup is the only normal way to exist in the world. Like the idea of being perfect is supposed to be what you need to strive for. No, there's beauty in not being perfect. There's beauty everywhere. You do not need to change the way you look to fit into a category that doesn't fucking exist. And most people, I get it. I understand that most people wear high heels because they want to wear high heels, and I understand that most people put on makeup because they want to put on makeup. But I will never stop to despise big companies that make people feel like they need to do this in order to be normal. Even if you are, honest to God, I doubt it, but even if you are ugly, who cares? Be yourself, be happy. Don't care about how other people think, because I can 100% tell you that with or without makeup, those people are always going to be the fucking same. And I know this is a really cliche thing to say, but it's because it's true.
No, I appreciate it. It's beauty as a whole is a social construct, and
it is. Sorry.
No one is ugly. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And who?
No one is beautiful either.
There's people who fit into the quote unquote beauty standards of the time.
Yeah.
That's not what we are
now.
Beauty over time has changed dramatically.
Yes.
Before, everyone now wants to be.
Just look at
you want a flat,
Sorry.
big hip.
Yeah.
A arse and big thighs, but you want to be a stick on top. You want to have it's something that.
Running after perfection is what ruined many things on the planet. It ruined the internet. It ruined the image of women's. Apps like Instagram, for example, they are a fucking bane on the they're like a cancer on humanity. I can't. My heart breaks every time I see like people who feel like they're not good enough because of Instagram.
Oh, I've had that. I constantly, and I know I shouldn't, I constantly compare myself to what I see on Instagram.
Exactly. I don't know how you look like, Kana, but I can assure you 100% that you're probably a really beautiful girl just the way you are. And the fucking Instagram, it gives you like this idea in your head. Barbie used to do the same shit, right?
Yeah.
It gives you this idea in the air that this is what a good-looking woman needs to be. It's absolutely not. It's not. It's so fucking awful. And you can't help it. It's not your fault, Kana. It's not your fault that you compare yourself to others. This is like a normal, like, human thing to do, a reflex.
Yeah, and I won't lie to you. When I was younger, and even still, sometimes now, I look at myself and I know I shouldn't say it to myself, but I say, I'm not enough. I'm not good enough.
Oh.
I look in the mirror and I don't see someone. I look in the mirror and I don't see what I like. Do you know what I mean?
I get it. This is this is breaking my heart, Kana. I'm gonna be real with you. This is not. See, this is like not a fun way to exist, right? No one likes living this way, but we all do. I do too. I preach a lot, but I'm also a sinner, and I don't really think there's any way around it. But I will always preach for hating companies that allow themselves to do this to people. They don't care if they ruin your life. All they care about is making money off of you. Here, buy this pair of shoes, you're gonna be beautiful. Buy this brand of clothes, you're going to be beautiful. You want to be perfect, so listen to us. We know how to make you perfect.
Yeah, and being a person who is paralyzed, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being by being very nature that I am a woman, I consume that on the daily.
Yeah.
I get ads. I get ads for waist trainers.
Yeah.
I get ads for things that I didn't even know existed, but they will help me lose weight. And I look in the mirror and I compare myself to photoshopped images on Instagram, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't look like that. I'm not good enough. I will never be good enough for society's beauty standards.
Yeah.
And it's from thinking that from a young age, like that messes with you.
It does.
I like, there's some days I look in the mirror and I'm like, okay, I look nice. But like yesterday, I went out and I was wearing an oversized t-shirt. I was wearing a pair of white plaid pants that were kind of tight, and I was like, everyone can see my stomach. Everyone can see the way I look. And I made sure that my shirt. That's why I wear oversized clothes, because I don't want people seeing what I look like.
Yeah.
Because I don't compare to what society says is beautiful.
Yeah. Exactly.
And
it's awful.
And like, it's heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking.
You don't feel that you're good enough.
It's the same. Women have that with the beauty standards, and men have the same thing, but it's for feelings. It's like both gender are constantly like fucking harpoons, and you need to like. People need to realize that this isn't like, oh, this is nature, the most beautiful people are going to survive. This is not natural. You're not supposed to care about how you look.
But faces on. Like, there's some days that I won't. Like, I use Snapchat an awful lot, but there's some days I feel like I look so bad, I won't show my face. I flat out refuse.
Kana, you're breaking my heart, dude.
Just,
I wish it wasn't this way. I wish I wish there was something I could do about this, but there is nothing you can do about this. This idea is so ingrained into people's minds that just the idea of me saying I don't like makeup is instantly answered with, "Oh yeah, if you see a girl without makeup and you're going to call her ugly." Like, that's the first answer people come up with. That's how deep this issue is rooted into this fucking society. Joker emote.
But but it's just kind of, yeah, it's, I don't know, like, society has defined beauty.
It tries to. It never. I can tell you right here, right now, society has never defined beauty for someone to be able to reach it. They put it so high so they can fuck you as hard as possible and you can do anything about it. Because this is the kind of funny shit. It's in your head. It's the same as McDonald's. McDonald's does everything for you to ruin your life. And when you're like, what the fuck, McDonald's ruined my life, they go, excuse me? You ruined your life. You had a whole document. Did you ever see the documentary Super Size Me?
No, I haven't actually.
Super Size Me is a documentary about someone eating McDonald's every single day. The idea of eating McDonald's every single day is a framing device. It's like to get you interested. What he actually talks about is propaganda. He talks about McDonald's fucking over people. He talks about McDonald's not telling anyone what's in their food even though they have to legally. They talk about all this shit. And whenever I try to explain this to someone, I'm immediately met with, well, he ate burgers every day, but he ate 3 burgers every day, and no one eats 3 burgers every day? It's like, okay, dude, I guess I'm going to fucking ignore the fact that most of America is now overweight. Sorry, he talks about that in the Super Size Me too. He says that do you see the pyramid of food?
Oh yeah, the food pyramid, yeah.
That's a scam. 100%. It tells you to eat so much bread that you immediately become overweight, and that's so severe that the amount of people who are overweight in America, just the moment that pyramid came out, it skyrocketed. Why? Because the people who make grains wanted to sell more grains. Well, I guess I'm going to ruin an entire country because I want to sell more bread, and no one can say anything about it, because if someone says something about it, I'm gonna point to them and tell, this is your problem. And McDonald's gets away with getting people addicted to sugar. Sugar is the same amount of addiction than cocaine, for example. See, they get people addicted to grease, sugar, and all this shit, and then anytime someone starts to hate themselves, the more you hate themselves, the more you fall into the depression, the more you fall into your addiction, the more you eat McDonald's, and they fucking feed you non-stop the fucking cheapest meal possible. They really sell them cheap so that the people who have no money and can't afford to go home and cook their own food can't afford to eat properly. Like, this is a disgusting. But the idea of it being if you're fat, it's your fault, is so deeply ingrained to people's mind that they just go, just eat good.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, my bad, dude. Same with makeup. Same with McDonald's. Same with fucking corn syrup. Same with Twitter. Twitter is built to make you as addicted as possible. And if you feel bad about being on Twitter, well, just stop going on Twitter. Just stop doing cocaine.
Yeah.
We live in a really horrible world.
The world we live in is not conducive. Like, it's not great for the human psyche, in all honesty.
Yeah,
The,
it destroys it.
the way we live as humans, even like with the whole makeup thing, like,
yeah.
confidence is out the window at this point. You know what I mean? And like when I was a kid, like I didn't care what I looked like. I was there for it just to have, fun. But when I started growing up, it's, oh, you're too this, you're too that, you don't fit in.
Yeah.
Not your face isn't symmetrical enough.
Oh
your
my god.
posture isn't good. The way you speak, the way you act, you need to be more ladylike. That's not very ladylike of you. You don't do this, you don't do that. Why? Because it's not ladylike. And it's exhausting.
It is exhausting. It's awful.
Do you know what I mean?
You shouldn't feel like you need to pay a price every day to be happy being yourself.
Yeah, like I won't lie to you, I'm exhausted trying to be what other people want me to be.
Mm-hmm.
And
exactly.
I want to be me at the end of the day. I'm tired of trying to fit into what everyone wants.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, Kana. Exactly.
And like you see it on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook and Twitter and even Tinder and dating apps and things like that.
Yeah.
You see it and it messes with your head.
Yeah.
Why doesn't... And everyone chalks everything down to like, oh, why doesn't this person like me? Because you're not this. Because you're not that. You're not good enough.
Yeah.
And that is that really the message we want to be teaching children? Impressionable minds, our future, the future of this. It won't matter. They should just, if you want to roll in the dirt, you go roll in the dirt. You do what makes you happy. You dress however you want to dress. You look whatever way you want to look. I won't lie to you, the way I dress, there's not an awful people in my town that dress the way I do. And I do it because it makes me feel happy.
That's
it makes
good.
me feel
good. I'm happy to hear that.
Thank you. But it's and though, like when I was in Dublin, there was people who dressed the way I dressed. And it made me feel welcomed. It made me feel like I wasn't being stared at. And I'm not dressing to be stared at. I'm dressing because I want to dress like that. Like I wear skirts. Like I dress quite alternatively. Like I wear an awful lot of black and chains, and I wear some thigh highs and things like that. And like chokers and like necklaces and heavy kind of clothing.
I see what you're talking about. I understand.
And it's I dress like that because that's how I want to dress, and I'm exhausted being looked at. Do you know what I mean? Like what I do with me should be none of your business.
Because this is who I am, and you don't need to care about that.
I just want to be me.
Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want this world to become. And that's what the world will never be. Because people loving themselves is not good for my money. Also, I sent you a picture of someone with spiky Crocs. This is you.
If I had Crocs, that would be me.
Those are good Crocs, dude. Anyway, I'm really happy that we see eye to eye on this, Kana. This is the the mentality a lot of people started to adopt recently, but they
Yeah.
adopted it completely wrong. They don't really see why the world is the way that it is. They try to fight it, but they can't really do anything about it.
Yeah.
But we can win. We can win this fight.
I think if we just try to change the world a little bit over time, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just try to make it more an accepting place.
Yeah.
For people to be who they are. Do you know what I mean? Because they're still like I know. I don't know. It's even with people who are members of the LGBTQ plus community, there's still so much hatred towards that, and that is heartbreaking. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot, you know, and it's a heavy weight upon our shoulders to. That's all. I think that's all anyone ever wants is acceptance, and just to be accepted as they are.
Yeah.
Be loved the way that they are.
Well,
to be
being like loving yourself and like accepting who you are and what you are and all of that. Those things are like, this is something that you should have from the get-go. This is like something that you should have in you. You should love yourself and love everything you have, all of that from the get-go inside of you. But everything is so shit outside that you don't have that. And because this is like a core principle of yourself, when it's gone, you feel that it's not there, and it bothers you, and you don't know what it is. You don't know why you're so bothered. You don't know why you look at yourself and you see someone that you hate in the mirror, and there's no way that you can like move around it. You don't know how to fix it, so you fucking fall in one of the traps that people have set for people in your situation. Oh, buy this product, you'll be more happy. Buy this product, you'll be more happy. Eat this, you'll be more happy. Do this to your body, you'll be more happy. There's no secret. See you in a bit, Squid. There's no secret to being happy. I know it sounds stupid, but liking yourself, going outside without thinking about what other people think, doing things like working out, showering, eating correctly, sleeping correctly, all of those things, if you do them, you're going to start like fixing your brain. It's going to start to be not all this, like not all cloudy. Like by just giving yourself the things that you're supposed to have all the time, your brain is going to start to be like, okay, now let's think, what else can I do to fix my situation? And that's when you're going to stop looking at yourself in the mirror all the time. You're going to stop being like unhappy all the time. But it's like the basics that you need, they're already not achievable. No one can sleep correctly. No one can eat correctly. No one can just be able to go outside without feeling like everyone hates them.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're just, the moment you pop in this world, they manage to rot you completely before you can even reach adulthood.
Yeah, they really do. I don't know. It's one of the things where it's impossible to look perfect because perfect as a whole does not exist.
Yeah, but the journey to perfection will never be achieved, and going there is just going to hurt you more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
It's like, do you know what the game Factorio?
No.
It's a game where you build a factory, right? And the thing with the factory is that when you build the factory, it's going to start producing shit, but it's going to produce shit really, really slowly. So you build your original factory, and you have like maybe the thing that makes iron is not big enough, so you make more things that build iron, and then the thing like all those iron needs more fuel, so you make more thing to build fuel, but fuel needs iron, and you have like every time you think that you're going to reach perfection and have a perfect factory, you're not. You have like all these other problems. And in Factory, this is something that is like fun to do because the fun of the game is building a perfect factory, which is impossible. You can't. Every time you upgrade something, something else becomes bad, so you need to upgrade it too.
Yeah.
But in real life, reaching perfection is impossible. You're never gonna reach perfection in anything, and no matter how much you try, you can't, you cannot, and it's going to destroy you because, and that's the where Instagram comes in. You can't
Yeah.
reach perfect. You look on Instagram, you see people who have reached perfect, quote unquote. What do you tell yourself? Are you going to tell yourself, oh yeah, Instagram is bullshit? Or are you going to tell yourself, I am not good enough to be allowed to become something that people would like?
Yeah.
This is really like depressing, but it's on topic with the sadness podcast.
Yeah. It suits it.
It does, it does. Alright, we've been streaming for almost 3 hours. We're at 2 hours and 40 minutes.
No way.
Yeah,
I
the time's
feel
passed
like,
really fast.
I feel like we should end on a happy note.
Yeah, do you wanna like go to all the way to 3 hours and then finish the
What
stream?
on for?
What do you say?
How long have we been on?
2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, okay.
You wanna do 20 more and then we're done?
Deal.
Okay. What do you wanna talk about?
Um, I have a really bad habit. Well, it's not a habit, it just happens. Um, I was talking to a friend yesterday and I showed them the facts that, okay, I love like plushies and stuff. I love giving them hugs. I'm
Yeah.
quite a huggy person. So if I ever see anyone, like I don't go in for a handshake, I'm going in for a hug when it's not COVID times.
Yeah.
And so I have plushies and things like that because I love giving things hugs. Um, but what inspired this entire conversation was I bought a rabbit hat,
Yeah.
but I bought two by accident,
But
and I
two?
don't I
I didn't hear the.
two rabbit hats
You bought two. Okay. Okay.
by accident, and I was like, yeah, this is not it, and so now I'm no one. I have to give it to someone because it's just sitting in my room collecting dust at the moment.
Dude.
But my mother also has this thing where she also buys two by accident. Hence the reason I've got two Winnie the Pooh bears. I not really had three. It there's a lot going on. Like
Dude.
it's like the way I found Discord was it just happened. The way I got my name, it just happened. The way I have two rabbit hats and two Winnie the Pooh bears, it just happened.
You know, if a scientist was able to find penicillin, which is a medication that changed the world,
Mhm.
by complete accident because he forgot to clean his laboratory before leaving, you like random is the best thing in your life.
Yeah, like stuff just happens.
Stuff just happening is the perfect thing in your life.
Oh, isn't it just?
It's always perfect. Random is always perfect, isn't it?
It is. I love random.
It is. It is awesome. That's how most of the
Mhm.
world is has been made.
Yeah.
Oh man, do you what do you buy the rabbit head by the way? Is it just to have it or was it like a special item?
Um, it was to be honest with you, I saw it and I was like, I want it, so I bought it.
Bruh.
I buy stuff on impulse.
Well, that's fair. If
Like
if you can't be impulsive buyer, why even buy anything?
exactly. See, the thing is, I'm not frugal with my money,
Yeah.
but I won't buy anything for months. Like I bought a lot when I was on holiday. I bought a lot of clothes, more clothes than I know what to do with.
Yeah.
I bought a white dress that I don't know where I will wear, but because I was buying stuff, I was like, yo, I'm a buy that. You know,
Yeah.
I like it. I've got nowhere to wear it to. I don't know where I will wear it, but because I have it, I will find wear it because I bought it on impulse.
Yeah.
It just it just happened. And that's
When
the way it is.
when something just happens, you if you roll with it, you're going to have way more fun in your life.
Oh yeah.
Your
Like
life is going to become so much better.
I used to be quite uptight, but now I'm just like, you know what? Like don't get me wrong, I love a bit of structure. I love like something planned.
Yeah.
But apart from that, it's like, yo,
Yeah, dude.
I'm kind of
You know, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's go.
I'm just having a bit of fun. That's
Like th-
all it is.
like this podcast, for example. Let's
Exactly.
let's go.
We're just having a bit of fun. I need to drink water because my
Yeah.
I'm
I'm running out of water. I drank a liter and a half.
fair play. I have I won't lie to you when I said get the water checkpoint,
Yeah.
whenever that was. Um I um that was the kind of first bit of water I tested. I don't drink water. I don't drink in general. Well, I drink alcohol, but
Why so much alcohol?
no, you okay? That makes me sound like an alcoholic.
No,
I'm
no, no,
not.
not like that. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, what do you like drinking alcohol is what I meant to say.
Like, because I think when I'm drunk, I'm more fun.
You're fun in general, though. No? I think you're fun in general.
But when I'm drunk, I'm
You,
completely mad.
nah, dude, you don't need to be drunk. You're okay. You're
Thank you.
fine.
Appreciate it.
See, this is society too. You're fine. Don't drink.
Don't drink alcohol. No, I won't lie to you. Since I came home from Dublin,
Yeah,
because not that I drank extensively, I just drank
yeah,
in Galway, Dublin. I'm giving my liver a break.
yeah.
It needs it. Um,
Please, please don't hurt your body.
I'm trying not to. But drunk Kana is an experience. Um, I was with a few friends, not with them, like we are in a VC in on Patrick's night,
Yeah,
and I got completely blamoed. There was no coming back. Um, I don't remember an awful lot from that night, and I when I'm drunk, I sing a lot. Like, oh, do you know the band who won Eurovision?
no.
Okay, well, an Italian band won Eurovision, and they and when I was in Galway, if I got slightest bit drunk,
Yeah,
I would serenade
dude.
people around me with this one song.
I love that when you're drunk, you're just acting like me when I'm not drunk. Because I can tell you for a fact that when I'm thinking of a song, I don't have enough brain power to just listen to it in my head, so I just go
Oh yeah.
like
No,
I
like
sing it between my teeth, and if someone talks to me, I just sing it normally to him.
oh yeah, that's my life. But I was like I would have like I would be walking with a water bottle and I'd be like just
Yeah,
singing out.
classic.
And,
I get
like I
that.
love singing. It's one of my passions. But like I'm nervous of people hearing me sing because it's like, oh my God,
Yeah,
that's my voice, you know? Like even talking to people,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
It is scary. I get it.
yeah.
I truly understand. The streaming every day has kind of killed that in me by now. Like really hard. I used to be really like, oh, haha, I'm scared. Ha. I hope no one hears me. Now I'm completely unhinged all
Mhm.
the time.
Like same. But like if I'm like in a VC or like a group VC and it's with people I trust and we've got music like playing on the bot, you better know. You better know I'm singing along. But it's with people that I don't know, I'm like, yo, no.
Yeah.
When I'm drinking a bit, all that goes out the window. All of that goes out the window.
As long as you're happy, dude. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
As long as you're having
That
fun, you're happy. Who cares?
yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah. My arm is sore from where I got the vaccine.
Are you feeling okay because of the after the vaccine? Like, are you
Because
feeling better? I mean,
I got the Pfizer BioNTech one,
yeah.
so that's a 2-dose vaccine. I have to get my second dose next month, and like when I got it, like I was fine, and then 5 minutes later, I was like, I'm kind of tired, and I was sitting in my cousin's house, and I had a water bottle under my chin, keeping my head up, and my arm was really sore, and the fact that they put it in the arm like I sleep like they put it in my left arm. I sleep on my left hand side.
Yeah.
So I wasn't able to sleep last night because I'm very particular about the way that I sleep. And I have to sleep on my left to be able to sleep well.
Yeah.
And like so like you're tired. Like I felt a bit woozy. Like I didn't eat dinner last night and I didn't eat breakfast this morning. And I made myself eat dinner
Mm-hmm.
tonight, like just before we did this.
That's
Just
good.
to just to have something.
Not eating enough, like not realizing that you're not eating enough is like one of the bane of my existence. But from time to time, I just don't eat for something for like a day or two.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh wait, I'm fucking dying. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh man, why do I feel so awful? Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't drink water since 1987. I almost forgot.
Oh my gosh, wait, I was meant to drink water?
Why?
No, but like,
Why did I? Why am I? Why is my skin peeling off?
oh wait, forgot.
Oh,
Forgot I need,
silly me.
care of myself. But no, like there'd be times where like I'd eat very little, like in small amounts and things like that. And that could go on for like months and months. And then there'll be times where I'm like, oh, food at any time, yes. And I would eat so much. And
Yeah.
it's just like a constant like up and down of consuming food or not. And it's like I find that I as myself, like I don't have a massive appetite. Like when I was doing swimming, like properly, like training and doing all that type of stuff,
Yeah.
eating 3 eggs a day when I came back from a swim session because I was mad hungry. I would eat a full dinner. I would have a big breakfast because I was burning off all the calories, and because I gave it up because of my exams, I'm kind of doing more like training for me. Like I'm not in the pools because of like COVID and things like that.
Yeah.
But like go on walks and things like that. So I like with that you kind of have to monitor like all that shit. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Be grand.
Oh man, you need to survive, dude.
I'm trying.
Keep
I'm trying.
Keep surviving.
But if we had done this yesterday, I would have been dead.
Good.
I'm
glad that you're doing okay though now.
Thank you. Appreciate
there's like a lot of people that had some really scary shit happen to them after the vaccine.
Yeah, like my friend, she was bad after it, bless her. And my heart was breaking for her. I was like, oh my god, like if I could lift it off her and put it onto me, I would.
Oh. That's really nice of you, Kana.
I just hate seeing my friends upset or sad or sick or.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's like a great sign. It shows that you have like a great personality, is what I mean. When you care about how others feel.
I appreciate you saying that.
It is a sign of you having a really good inner self. Because a lot of people just don't give a shit. It's like you wouldn't expect something so natural to be this scarce.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It only means that good people that you meet are like really important.
I see. I just want to look after people. That's all I want to do. I want to make sure that everyone's okay. Like the people that I care about, even people like that I wouldn't talk to on the daily.
Yeah. Well,
it would be like.
It makes sense. When you care, like when you really care, not fake care, you just care. Even if other people don't, you do. And that's what like makes you special.
I just want to make sure people are okay. That's all I want in life.
You're doing God's work, dude.
Hardly.
Nah, you do.
I don't know.
Even this is the thing, right? When you do a good action, there's no such thing as a small good action, right?
Right.
Even if you do the absolute minimum, whatever that could be. I can't give you an example because I don't think there is one. But even if you do the absolute minimum, you still did more than anyone else who wouldn't do anything if they were you. And by doing that, you prove that you are good, that you are better.
Aww.
That is how we should see life, I think. We shouldn't see things as like, I could have done more. We should see things as, I did that.
Like, I'm living on the fact of like I have regrets with people that I want a chance to change.
It is a sad fact that some people you see them turn into the worst, and there's nothing you can really do about it, because you can help someone, but you can't look into their brain. So unless they want to change themselves, they're just going to crumble, destroy themselves.
And it's, you gotta want to work on yourself. Like, you've gotta, and that's like, no one can do it for you. You have to do it yourself.
You can change everything about yourself. You just need to want to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I keep cutting you, by the way.
Oh my god, no, it's grand. It's a conversation.
I don't like cutting people, but I talk before I think. So I'm like, I start talking and I'm like, oh shit, wait, I cutted someone.
No, it's fine.
So my bad if I keep doing that, dude. I'm stupid a little bit.
Hardly.
Okay.
That's my lie.
It's good. The world isn't as bad as it seems to be. I think, for me, I don't hate the world as a whole. I just hate groups of people who are really big.
You hate individuals.
Yeah, I don't hate random people outside, but I hate a majority of the people who are outside. You know?
Yeah, I get what you mean. But yeah.
That's one of the things that I was thinking about when I said that no one gets it. What I meant is in this world, it never showed me any kind of kindness whatsoever. It's always been just pure shit, non-stop. And looking back on everything that's happened all the way up until now,
yeah,
I think about it and I'm like, man, like how did I even manage to make it all the way here, right? But
yeah,
one thing I have figured out is that every single one of these experience that I've been through have like changed the person that I could have been if I had grown up more normal. And that's kind of that's a really double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Because if I hadn't been through all this bullshit that I've been through, I wouldn't be the person that I am now, which is a person that I really enjoy being, with all my flaws, with how bad my psyche is. I really like being me.
Yeah.
But
and the experiences you have shape you.
Yeah.
Into the person you are. I've gone through some stuff that has changed my life drastically, be it good and bad.
Yeah.
And it's something that you just kind of have to. You wouldn't be you without the experience. In all honesty, if it's like a butterfly effect, if I hadn't done something or something hadn't happened to me, I might not be sitting here talking to you now.
Yeah.
I might be completely different to who I am.
Exactly.
And so, I'm not a believer that everything happens for a reason, because I believe that there's some things that shouldn't happen. But every decision you make leads you to the way you are at this point in time.
Yeah.
And every decision will lead you to who you will be in the future. So it's all that you can grasp with your own narrative and just all that jazz.
Yeah. Exactly.
But that's just my take on it.
No, I agree.
But yeah.
It's really the journey might be looking back on everything, it might feel like you've been cheated out of things that you deserved, or you might have it more horrible than other people, but
yeah. Or you may have experienced things didn't want to.
Yeah, but that's part of yourself, and you need to accept it, because you can't ever change it.
Exactly. Like, I've gone through some stuff that has hit me, like different. Like it made me different.
Yeah.
Like it's changed who I was as a being. Like the girl who grew up is very different to the girl that I am now
Yeah.
because of the experiences I've been through. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly. If it wasn't for the fact that everyone in school hated me, I would have never learned English. And that's like, when you look at everything that I've done, it's like,
Yeah.
if you remove like that, just that one part, that one action, all of this, all the way up until now, wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
And that's like, I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to be. Maybe I was supposed to go through all of this horrible experience to like be able to relate to other people who have similar horrible experience.
Yeah.
This is how.
Yeah.
This is how life is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. We've been streaming for 3 hours, by the way, Kana. So I think we're going to end the podcast here.
Oddly deadly.
I want to give a big thanks to Chilled Cow for allowing everyone to use the music on our streams. They really like. They made this stream really enjoyable to be on, more so than it would be without it. Of course, it was really enjoyable to talk to you, Kana.
Thank you.
Once again.
We went into some deep topics there that
Yeah.
was good to talk about. Give my 2 cents on the world, I suppose.
Yeah, it was good. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for thank you for
Thank
coming.
you for having. Thanks for having me.
It was a pleasure.
I loved it. It was great crack.
Yeah, it was awesome. All right, fellas. The stream is gonna end now. I'm going to send you over to one of my friends. Okay, should we? Okay, Kana, take this decision.
Oh God.
Heads or tails?
Tails. Heads. Wait, let me flip a coin. I'm bad at making decisions. Okay, that's
Okay, which one?
head. Tails.
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 Okay.
I flipped a coin.
If it's tails, we raid Fallen Shadow. If it's heads, we raid Shinobu.
Okay.
It's heads,
okay,
we
wait.
raid Shinobu.
Okay, right. Let me.
Oh shit, Shinobu has just raided me.
Oof.
Oh my god, this is so unfortunate.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Oof.
Oh no, dude. I was about to raid him.
Damn.
Oh, Sheep, you missed some really good shit. I wish you had raided me like an hour ago. Alright, I guess we're raiding Shadow then. Ah, Sheep, love you, dude. Thanks for the raid. I really appreciate it. Even if it was at the end of the stream. It's okay, Sheep.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Next time I'll invite you. We'll get you a robotic voice. Yeah, sorry, Squid, it's over. We talked about really deep shit.
And it's 11 o'clock where I am.
Yeah, it's starting to get really late. It's midnight for me.
You go to sleep.
Love you guys. Thanks everyone for showing up. Thanks Shinobu for the raid again. Like, thank you. Really, I appreciate it.
Everyone drink water. It's important.
Yeah, drink some water, fellas. Fallen Shadow ASMR. I love you guys. I hope you all had fun at least. Like, a lot of fun.
Yeah. I had fun. So.
Alright, guys. Thanks a lot for the follow, sheep. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love all of you guys. Alright. See you guys tomorrow for some Stardew Valley. Bye bye.
Bye. That was good.